Actually, buy a box, because even if you buy half a box, you're not going to get the whole set if you're random.
We're live. Welcome everyone. We're having some conversations. Sorry, we're a little late. We're having some conversations regarding the
top secret
conversation regarding certain boxes that contain certain very small things, mini, you may say, and whether Brickitect is buying it. And Ryan apparently already bought it.
Brickitect and Jim Blade may be buying it together.
We might be. Yeah. So the ones that I really like, you guys know what we're talking about. I like this. Yeah. I like the sombrero guy. I like the guy with the turtle, the scuba diver guy, and I like the Power Ranger. I'd have to look at the list again and see which other ones I'm like totally on board with. But those are the ones that I'm like, I need those in my life.
Yeah, I only got one Power Ranger, so I'm sorry. I can only get you a pinata. And the pinata, I was opening the pinata, dude, and I like built him, and then I'm like, this is $5. The only thing anyone's going to care about in this bag is literally the pinata. So you paid $5 for a pinata piece.
It's the accessories. That's what's great. Oh, we have Craggle with us. He's a fine gent with the greatest beard on the internet. Back with us once again today.
I've yet to see it physically. I don't know.
He it's too awesome for him to show. So that's the only bad news.
It's just a Lego beard, as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
way too much now. When I finally do a face review, I'm gonna get so much crap in my beard.
They're like, your beard is so weak. Anyway, in the chat, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you want to pick someone in the chat and put at their name and like type them a message, you can even do it for me. I want to see if it shows up in the chat because I'm thinking I'm not seeing any of those. Like if you put like at whoever, like you could do at like Gin Blade, for example.
Don't put at Gin Blade. Nobody wants to talk to me.
Yeah, well, I think you cut yourself short.
Maybe. I want to test one. I want to see if I...
Does Gin Blade's mic sound weird for you all of a sudden?
Oh, that's because I'm using a different mic.
It sounds okay. I see at Brickitect. Bathroom. Okay, I'm seeing it now.
I see a lot of at. A lot of at.
I don't think they're all coming through. I'm not sure.
I see a couple at Brickitects. Okay, I can see a couple ats. All right, that concludes the experiment. We were just wondering, like, because yesterday I had someone say that they sent like 20 messages or something like that, and I didn't reply, and I literally went back through the chat and I didn't see like any of them in there. So we're gonna do our best here to talk to you guys today. I'm literally doing nothing today other than just talking. So, like every other day, I suppose. We have a Clark man down here too. I don't know if you can see him. A little bit further over this way. Clark man in his house. You want to say something to all your peeps out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something to Jim Blady. Jim Blade, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna send you the Minecraft roller coaster set.
Wow, that's really echoing for somebody. That's really generous, though. He's a good guy.
Gotta be Jim Blade.
I'm not echoing, am I?
We had some echo there.
You need to change your mic back to whatever you had before.
Let me just move it over here.
Brett said Sword Life is gone. I'm just, I pretty much finished up with what I was trying to sort, and now I'm kind of just over it at this point. Like, I'm just done. Literally.
Jim Blade, switch your mic back to what you had before.
Jim Blade literally, he swallowed his microphone.
It sounds like you're in a moving car. Just switch your mic back.
That's the polite version. It sounds like he's on the toilet.
No one ever said that these streams are professional. We just do what we do here.
Am I getting the new Star Wars helmets on release? I mean, preferably before. We'll see.
Is that even a question?
Yeah. I try.
Were they there when you went to Target to get the Wonder Woman set?
No. What's weird is the Minion sets and the minifigs don't come out until April 27th, and Target already has them, but the Star Wars sets come out April 19th and they don't have them. What? So I'm not really sure how the distribution on that is working or what the deal is.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't comprehend what the rationale behind releasing stuff like that is, but
I probably should have pre-ordered. I kind of dropped the ball on that. I was kind of on the fence between Boba Fett and the TIE Pilot, and now I don't think I can get either of them.
So, yeah, I pre-ordered the TIE Fighter Pilot because I thought that was the best looking one.
Right.
I'm on the fence about Boba Fett, but if I pick up Fett, I then have to get the Stormtrooper, and I don't really like the Stormtrooper.
It's like I don't either. Yeah, we're on the same page there. The Stormtrooper one to me, I think Ryan said it was because it's white. It doesn't look good.
And even the front isn't as smooth as the TIE Fighter, like the forehead area. But I feel like if I get just one, that's okay. But if I get two, I have to get all three.
I feel like if you're going to get one, you get Boba Fett. If you're going to get the TIE Fighter pilot, you have to get all three for some reason.
I'm getting all three.
Okay.
Don't do that to me.
That sounds a lot better.
It's not that they're not that expensive. It could be worse.
I'm just gonna get all three because all three are cool.
Although, I mean, my Boba Fett money could be my down payment towards the Darth Maul bus, though.
That,
I
you
put it
get
on layaway.
eBay financing 6 months.
Yeah. Sent message to seller. Will you accept 6 payments of what would it be like
$60?
Yeah, let's go for like 500. We accept 5 payments of $100 for this, please.
I don't know.
They're like, nah, I'm good, thanks.
Did
What
you
did we figure out though, Jim Blade? If you built that on your own, you could do it for like 300 and some off Bricklink, right?
There was a video about it, I think, or something. Wait, I think so. Yeah.
The thing with I don't know how feasible that is. To be honest.
Well,
there's
a couple pieces from it that aren't easy to acquire, from what I understand, and you can kind of substitute them, from what I understand.
Right.
Did we talk about what other helmets that you'd like to see in the plane before? Or?
I mean, anything like a clone trooper. I mean, I don't think you can ever do flesh characters. Like that's just not going to work. So
I think a Darth Maul would be lovely, and I think a lot of people would probably be into it.
Yeah, the one I really like the idea of is it Bosch? I was the name wrong. The bounty hunter. No, the bounty hunter that Leia poses as in Jedi.
Yeah.
When she goes to rescue Han, he has that helmet.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Rogue wants a Grievous head.
That'd be cool.
I like the whole Grievous body. I like that set that I got. Oh, Roxy Bear's out. Can you go grab Roxy Bear?
Grievous look fantastic as a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost need like if you're
better
going to do a Grievous
set.
If you're going to do a Grievous head, you almost need the whole thing because his whole body's epic. You know, with the 4 arms and the lightsabers and stuff.
If only they had made that set before.
Oh shoot!
You have it, right? You built yours.
I do.
Right?
Yeah, I got it at
Philly
Philly
need to build mine. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
I remember when you bought that.
I just when I leave those places, I want something that is like something I'm going to remember it by, if that makes sense.
Oh, Rogue said Kylo Ren.
Yes, I would buy a Kylo Ren helmet.
You buy any Star Wars set, right?
To be fair, I would buy them all, but Kylo Ren is on the list.
Your opinion is invalid here.
Oh, he's upgraded.
Oh. He's matured. He's leveled up.
Jim Blade's angry.
He looked up synonyms for wrong.
No, right? No. But his opinion isn't wrong. His opinion is just invalid because he's a Star Wars fan.
Your opinion is
So isn't that the same thing for you liking Ninjago?
No, that's not how that works.
Jim Blade, the thing is, you have to respect other people's interests and stuff, right?
Oh, I do.
Like, you may be a huge Ninjago fan,
wrong.
but there could be someone that's like a huge anything fan. You have to recognize that they sometimes like things that you may not like.
I get that.
Okay.
But it's still wrong.
I don't think so.
It's right here in my own
Okay. You all right? Everyone's saying hi to Sans. Hi, welcome, Sans.
Oh, hi. Thank you for welcoming me. I'm only staying here until more people come. I know it's going to be full house later.
Yeah, I think if you guys are wondering, Shy is coming in. I think Dave may be coming, depending on his schedule.
There's a chance.
There is a slight chance.
We heard some rumors.
Chance of clouds.
A chance of wind?
Possibly.
I will say, your new studio looks so much darker, Greg.
Oh, I adjusted my camera. I'm in front of a window, and I don't have any lights on down here. So if I were to let the camera do its own thing, it would literally look like we're just like white ghosts. So I've adjusted down a little bit. What I need now in the background is some of those LED lights.
Relax, child.
Welcome to Streaming with a 5-year-old, guys. Here, read me comments. Read me comments. There you go. I did it. You know how to get your comment read, guys? There's a little button down there. It has a $sign on it. I thought of that as a comeback, though, to the people that are like, why doesn't he ever read my comment? Well, I read everyone that sends a donation. So there you go, folks. Also, show me obiddies. We're a couple days away from getting... okay, you don't need to.
No, don't say that. No.
We're a couple days away from being affiliated on Twitch.
Oh, no.
Show me your candy. Okay, that's better.
Give me
Did you guys hear what happened to BFAB?
No.
Matt says, hope he's okay. I thought we could start a rumor or something.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he died.
Well, that's not...
I wouldn't say anything about BFAB at this moment. It was just let him deal with his business.
Okay.
He's got some things to attend to.
I think he's starting the Lord's Church somewhere here.
You have to attend some videotapes.
He's
He better
starting.
be back. He better be back in 2 days for church service on Easter.
It's essential. Someone said that he may have swallowed 50 rocks.
Okay.
I heard that. We have a new guest has entered. We have a Dave.
Hello there.
Clark reflects everyone else's opinion of Dave. They're all stoked that he's here. I don't know if you heard of Dave. He's over here doing like fist pumps and like dancing and stuff. But Dave's here.
Yes.
Dave didn't swallow 50 rocks, by the way. I don't know why that's up with him right now. But
Who swallowed 50 rocks?
apparently, BFAB may or may not have swallowed 50 rocks, which is why he's not here today.
No,
Is
when we
rock
say
a new
rock,
term for shot?
what do you mean here?
We might want to ask him about that.
Matt said he was concerned about his latest video. Let's see.
Oh, I
What's
didn't-
up, Dark
I didn't
Lord
see
Vader? Welcome in.
Oh, the Star Wars. We got to give them the love.
Hello there.
Don't get me wrong. That latest video, I don't know about the video itself, but the thumbnail was certainly a little disturbing.
Oh, the Bonquisha.
Mama.
Oh, that video. Okay.
What was his intro? What it do, baby boo? I think that's.
Yeah.
I was thinking about starting all my videos that way, but I think it's taken now.
Have you
He's
seen what
definitely
Brickstar
taken.
just put? What a cut the crackle face reveal might be like.
Who posted it?
Brickstar.
Let me find it. Why am I not seeing it?
I think it's like he's put down a community post. I think I just got a
Oh, okay.
notification on there. I
What
think
is-
it's a picture of him.
Oh, okay. We have a generic stud says, "Sorry, I'm late. Nice to see Scott and Cut the Craggle." That's Dave. It's
That's
Dave.
okay.
He's Dave from Scott's Toys.
Or is he Scott from Dave's Toys?
That very much confused me when I first met him.
Yeah.
It's tough when you're like your first name of your channel becomes your name essentially.
Well, if you change your channel name.
Yeah.
I've considered it, and it can make it happen. It's just hard at this point. It's an internal struggle.
I would probably make it like Dave's Wild Times or something like that. And then maybe you can
I
do a
might
whole
come
bunch,
across differently.
do a whole bunch of
That'll
different
conflict with the
videos.
content on my other channel.
Oh, is there a Dave's Wild Times? I'll subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Dave Gone Wild.
Dave's Gone Wild.
Oh,
I'm all
that's
over
an
that.
image.
And we have a question from the Clarky Clark.
Oh, there's a question from the Clark.
Give me your controllers.
Okay.
That is not what I thought he was
It's
going to
better
say.
than what he said previously, or what I had him say previously.
That's fair.
What does Clark think of the new PS5 controller reveal?
I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
if you've seen it. What do you guys think of it?
I really
It's
like it.
it's a Minecraft machine.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't like the color scheme. I like the all black
Dude,
personally.
if it was red and black, it'd be perfect. But
But
I
that's
like
not
it.
their colors though. Their colors are
I don't
blue,
care.
blue and black.
Yeah,
I like,
It's
it's not like an
Brickstar.
Xbox controller.
Oh, yeah.
I think it looks nice.
You like it?
I can
Oh,
get behind
I like
that.
it.
I just
I like
this
it.
is my first time seeing it.
I need to hold it in hand. Like I remember going from PlayStation 3, and the first time I held a PS4 controller, I was just like, dude, that is like the most incredible thing that I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, I'm a big PlayStation controller guy, and 1, 2, and 3 kind of all felt the same to me. And well, 1 at least after they added the dual analog portion.
That first
And
one
then-
was terrible.
Yeah. And then so yeah, it's going to be about feeling it. And 4 felt amazing. I love 4.
Yeah. So
Looked
2 and 3
very
pretty much
similar.
same controller minus you had like the PlayStation button, and then 4 they kind of went to the next level. And then 5, it looks like they may be taking it to the next level again. The one thing I'm kind of shocked by is that they didn't move the thumbstick or whatever up to like up here because or where am I at here? Over here? You guys can't even see it. But you know what I mean? Like, you know, Xbox is aligned. It's like not.
Well, I think they will have to have a different product, something that
Yeah.
you know.
That would be. I mean, that would break my brain.
It would feel like an Xbox controller, but in my opinion, Xbox has it right because your fingers want to rest in that area. That's why all the other buttons are in that spot. It'd be weird to have like the X button down here where this is. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean,
You've gotten used to it, and that's what you know. But
Mhm.
like from a functional perspective, I feel like that thumbstick should be up higher.
Sure.
But you're just used to it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I did switch over though. I was using the regular PS4 controller, and then like a year ago, I got the SCUF that's more lined up like an Xbox. So I'm used. I could do both. Like, I didn't really find one to be particularly more advantageous than the other, but
So it
Yeah.
looks like they got rid of the PlayStation button in the middle.
Yeah.
did they?
Looks
That's
like
I
it.
didn't even notice.
I
looks
don't
like-
see a physical button, but maybe it's just touch sensitive or something.
Oh yeah, the pad's still there, so maybe that just has a new or an actual use now.
Still, the best controller ever is the Dreamcast controller.
Get out of here.
I heard a lot of people like that. I wasn't.
That's just a gimmick.
I liked it at the time, but I think these days it didn't age very well. Plus the fact that it has the cord coming out of the bottom of it instead of the top is kind of weird too. And then you had those little VMU cards or whatever you have to put in the top of it that had their own batteries and stuff, which was kind of cool at the time because it had like little games and stuff on it. But I don't know.
Is that a headphone jack at the bottom of this one, or is that not?
Probably.
I mean, there was on the last one. I think there's a microphone built into the thing as well.
Well,
Someone is actually putting headphone jacks on something in 2020. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Well, that was my concern. Is you look at the bottom of it, and you can tell it's a different connector style than the PS4 is.
Yeah.
But it looks like there is still maybe the 3.5 or 3.5 millimeter jack.
Don't worry, they'll just give you an adapter.
Those SCUF controllers, I've never really used
in my life.
I never used a SCUF controller, but I held my nephew's and I was like, wow, this feels like super premium. Then he told me the price and I was like, okay, that was more than your console basically.
Yeah, they're like $200. SCUFs are honestly trash. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they do a good thing, but they are not.
It's funny, we got
They will break. They will
comment from
break.
EH about that. He said worst choice ever, broke after a few months. So that's probably
I never buy insurance on anything. I bought insurance on my SCUF.
yeah.
So
the best controller is the N64 controller. No,
I knew someone was going to say that. God.
I mean, I was sitting here just complaining about how the PS4 controller, like the sticks are aligned. You want to talk about a terrible choice for alignment? It was the N64. I think they were afraid to take that jump. They're like, okay, these are probably going to be like 3D games, but I don't think people are going to be down with the stick. So let's make everything kind of look the same, but put that as like an additional thing. And you never held it like this. It was always like this.
Yeah,
you know?
Their argument was it has like 8 different ways to use the controller, and all
true.
8 suck.
And no one used it. Everyone used it exactly the same way, though.
One of the things I just found out recently about the N64 that I never knew for a game that I played a ton of and still never knew, GoldenEye, probably the most popular N64 game out there, in my opinion, and probably a lot. But apparently there was a way to play, I believe it was just single player only, but dual analog stick.
Yeah, you could use 2 controllers.
2 controllers.
Oh.
Yeah, just held the middles. I never knew that until recently.
you're a madman.
So the one would look around almost like Halo or whatever would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's genius.
Well, I mean, using 2 controllers in 2 different hands, I don't think that's...
It was like the precursor to the Nintendo Wii then, essentially. Because you had the 2 controllers and there's no motion.
It was the 2 analog sticks was the part that it gave you, right?
What they goofed up was having the C buttons instead of a stick over there, which they fixed with the GameCube. That was a weird controller too, kind of quirky.
Can we kick Alexis Gallery?
What's that?
Can someone kick Alexis Gallery?
No, you definitely can't.
It's kind of true, a little bit. We need a Lego Freaks.
Thanks for having me. I've had a good time.
You're even wearing the same shirt he wore yesterday.
Wow. We found Lego Freaks' biggest fan.
Same color shirt.
All you have to do now is look at Jin Blade lovingly.
What? No. No.
Oh, Jin Blade's here?
Well, that I actually can do. Jin Blade.
Nope.
How you doing,
There
sweetie?
he is.
Nope.
It's the Brady
not
Bunch.
interested. Nope.
Someone needs to get that clip when they were looking at each other and put some like love tunes over it.
Oh yeah.
Don't you dare.
What's that mean from
There's a
last year?
certain song from Titanic that would work out perfectly.
Yeah.
Greg, I swear.
Somebody will do it, and I'll feature it.
What's that meme from last year where it played a love song and then put emojis around it? The way you smile or whatever it is?
Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about because someone. Yep.
Yeah.
Can someone do that?
Or I love my mama and I'm sorry or something. Yeah.
What are we looking at in Jin Blade's setup? He's got like some special little lit Ninjago scene here or something.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron, speaking of that, Cameron asked why I keep changing my background because I can.
Because he's too afraid to show his face.
It was the same thing all the time, and I feel like it's nice to see some variety, right?
I change it up every once in a while. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow. We'll figure it out.
So, any Final Fantasy VII fans? Has anyone jumped on that bandwagon today?
Is that out today?
It came out today.
What's this Nintendo Switch exercise game that I'm reading about? That's super hard
the
to
Ring.
Oh, the Ring Fit.
Is that what it is? The Ring Fit?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Apparently,
is it
the game
exactly?
isn't actually bad.
No, the actual gameplay for it is amazing. Scott loves
People
it.
are saying
Scott
they
spent
go to-
an hour and a half working out yesterday.
I saw someone say they go to the gym like 5 times a week, and this literally destroyed them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah, it's seriously like you can adjust the scale of the difficulty,
Okay.
and it has you do things like crunches and push-ups, and it detects them, and
Okay.
ab workouts, leg lifts. I mean, it's got everything in there, and as you're doing them, you're picking what exercise you want to do damage to the enemies, and different moves are like damage multiple enemies on the screen or single enemies. Some of them do more damage because they're weak against that type or style of attack. Yeah, I mean, it's honestly a really good workout. The resistance band ring thing that they have, honestly, like pushing and holding it in, it's got a lot of resistance to it, and it'll work your arms out pretty good.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks interesting. The reason they were talking about it, not only because it's like an amazing workout, but because it's notoriously hard to find. Apparently, you can't get it anywhere right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was really good. So people in my office got it, and they were telling me about it, and they loved it. So I picked it up, and it really is a quality workout, and the gameplay element of it is really engaging and fun. Like that, Scott played it for like an hour and a half yesterday, and it wore him out.
Oh, perfect. We could use that.
He had fun with it the whole time. So he didn't, right? It's different than like, oh, let's go outside and, run around and exercise and things like that. Like it did what a game needs.
The boring stuff.
Nintendo also is continuing to update it. They're not just popping it out and abandoning it like the Wii Fit board or whatever else they've done in the past.
I wish I could play.
Have they released any other games or add-ons for the Ring Fit thing?
I don't keep up with it too much.
Okay.
Or you mean like attachments, like physical attachments, or?
No. Like another game that utilizes the same.
No, it's just the one game. But I know they've been updating it. Like they added a new free roam thing where you can run around the world or what. I don't know. They're continuing to support it.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
interesting. If I ever get a chance to get it, I'm going to snag. We do have a shy spotting here.
All right, kick me.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Sands. Thank you for volunteering. Everyone say bye to Sands.
Bye, Sands.
Send him
Bye,
some
man.
kiss emojis from.
Yeah, on standby. I'll
No,
probably get a phone
not
call here in
happening.
10 minutes and have to jump off.
Okay. All right. We have Shy in the house.
Hello there.
What up, guys? Hey, fam.
Oh
Hey,
my
fam.
God.
Let's get a
Uh-oh.
hey fam in the chat.
Wow.
Gloves and masks.
Using
Gloves
proper
and masks.
lockdown.
Hey, you can't. LA's in you have to wear these now, like everywhere you go, or you can't be served. Any
But you're in
business.
your house.
Yeah,
Did
I
Shy
don't think they
become
need any
a?
help.
Are you one of those
What?
nail people? Are you doing people's nails part-time
Right.
job right now?
Well, I just got this from Brickmania, and like
Yeah.
they're sorting from home, so I gotta
Okay.
treat it like if they might be contagious. So we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
What's the time
Yeah.
frame on that? It's like 24 hours on
I
cardboard.
think it's just about anything outside of like stainless steel. When you get into the metal products, I think it goes up to like maybe 3 days.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like 24 hours for everything then, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty
But,
much.
So if you think about the stuff that's inside, right? So that's the box, Shy. If you think about how long it took to go in the mail to get to you, it was probably over 24 hours. And so everything that was inside the contents of the box is probably already safe.
Yeah, no, it's safe. I was just playing.
Dude, tell that to the person that, like, someone lit me up on Instagram for us doing mail time and not like being cautious. I'm like, listen, this stuff was mailed like probably multiple days before we even picked it up.
Yep.
It sat in my car for over a day before we even brought it in the house.
Good
we
enough.
bring it in and then we open it like it's safe. They called
Yeah,
me
it's safe.
and all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
There's
like,
only
dude,
so
just-
much that you can do before you start driving yourself insane worrying about it.
Yeah. My Taco, I've been leaving it literally in like next to my front door for a day and then opening it. And I think the contents they've been, taking a few days in the mail and then being in the house for a day to be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Yep.
just leave everything in our garage or in our car or whatever for a day, and I'm like, I think that'll probably be okay.
That works. Yeah, just do that.
You know,
I tell people just
Prepackaged in
don't
our
touch
mail
your
comes into our garage, sits there for 24 hours. The next day, we bring it into the house.
Good call.
David Harbour from Stranger Things? He did an Instagram live stream where he was reading the advice. I think it was from like the CDC, and he was saying that like they would recommend that you have like a disinfectant or area in your home, so that when you come in, you close the door, take all your clothes off, wash your hands, and then he goes, I was
Dang,
like,
it's like being in space, dude. You're like,
I was
you're
like,
into, like,
I don't know why. When I went to Costco a week and a half ago now, I did that. I got home. First thing I did, with wife opened the door, I went inside, I washed my hands, I took all my clothes off, and in essence put some new clothes on. I'm like, I'm not gonna play around with that. There were
that's what I do right now because I have my like postman uniform. So like immediately I get home, like I take off my clothes. I get naked outside of my house.
Oh God!
Oh, Shy's neighbors are loving it, man.
And then I have my shirt and like my shorts, but then I'll like walk straight to the laundry room, throw everything in the hamper, take a shower, and then get new clothes, change into it, and then I'm clean.
Yeah.
Pretty smart. Do you wear gloves when you're delivering, Shy? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I have gloves. I carry around like a bleach bottle spray, and then I have a lot of cleaning supplies like inside my truck, in my little mail truck. But then like every time I come back into the truck, I spray myself down, and then I keep going. But yeah, I'm pretty protected.
Good.
Yeah.
We tell, like right now, we're not letting anybody sign anything. We're like, hey, like if you're getting certified mail, which is or express mail, those two items right there. We just ask you like, hey, can I set this here? And if it's okay to sign for you, because I don't want you touching my scanner.
Yeah.
That's how it was today. I went to get chicken food because we're almost out. And I was like, I'm glad this place is still open. But they're just like, they took my card and then scanned it and gave it back to me. And then he was like, I don't have to have you sign anything. It was really weird going out. Like, this is the first time I've gone out in a few weeks. And it's really weird when you encounter other people these days because it's like they skirt around you. Like, everyone's like very nervous to be anywhere in proximity, which I guess is they're just being respectful too. But it was different, you know, like everybody you walk around is like kind of avoiding each other.
So the one positive change is not having to sign stuff. I hate having to sign crap.
Especially if it's not essential. Like if I didn't have to sign it like now, why sign it before? I'm like, dude, as long as you know you got paid for it, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what's really stupid though is that I took the missus to Asda today, the supermarket, to get a few essentials, and they're only allowed one person per household. So I waited in the car, and I was sat in the car, and we parked, make sure we were like nowhere near anyone else. I saw people coming out, and they had like masks and gloves on, and when they were getting to their car, they were taking their masks off. They still had the gloves on, and they were scratching their face, or they were getting a drink. I was like, what are you doing?
Totally defeats the purpose.
Your gloves are being contaminated. Your face is now contaminated, you know?
Yeah. There was pretty good video about it where you see these people in the stores with their gloves on, and they're all touching their phone and everything. Yeah. And they're holding it up to their face, and it's like, really? Like, do you not get it?
I'm seeing people out in masks though. Like it's definitely older people. Like I saw a couple people today that had masks on.
I felt weird at Target yesterday without a mask because most people were wearing a mask, and I'm like, am I supposed to wear a mask? I'm like, I'm not.
Are you supposed to? There was.
In our state, we technically have to if we go anywhere, but I ain't doing it. So.
I went to the
right now in LA
store. They didn't seem to be too concerned about it there.
There's talk about it becoming compulsory in the UK. So just in case, my missus has made us some masks. Yeah, I think it depends on the type of mask. It's not so much giving a protection for you from catching it, but if you've got it, it limits like how you can
spread of it.
Transmit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to go into a bank wearing a ski mask.
Oh my god.
This will only take a second.
I don't think you can go in the banks anymore, can you?
Oh, you probably not.
Not in ours. Yeah, you can't go inside banks right now.
I was gonna say, I thought all the tellers were closed. I think you can go through the drive-thrus though.
That's okay.
Yeah, LA, you can't go into any business without a mask or gloves anymore.
Can you wear a ski mask?
As long as you're covered.
Wow. It'd just be so like to see like a terrorist like coming through basically wearing their ski mask it'd be startling a little bit.
Yeah, it was weird when I went to Costco. I didn't think about it before I jumped in the car, so I didn't have gloves. I didn't have a mask, and it was weird how like me being in normal, this is what we always used to do. I felt out of place.
Yeah,
being in those situations because I was the minority all of a sudden.
You were the outlier. Brett says he's a motorbike rider and he had masks before they were cool.
Nice.
I like that.
It's almost, I guess, like going to a fancy dress party in normal clothes.
Yeah.
You're dressed normally, but you're still the one that's sort of like the odd one out there.
So as this goes on, it takes me back to my question we asked a while back. How is this going to affect the long-term like social circumstances amongst people? Like, how long are you going to be until you start wanting to stand beside people again, shake someone's hand again, like touch a doorknob? Like, is it going to be a thing for a long time? Where
I ain't shaking anybody's hand. I'm giving them a little kindness. That's that.
I think we'll see more people wearing masks because, like, in Asia, they almost wear masks all the time for pollution. And I see them all, even before this. I saw them, like, Asian students in Cardiff, they wear the masks still, and I feel like more people now will go around wearing masks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a thing.
Start a mask company with some cool designs on it.
Oh, dude! Well, one of the people that I did a large pickup for, she does like handkerchiefs. She had like a whole oh my god, like a whole semi truck worth of mail going out. So her business is definitely killing it. So anyone that's like selling like bandanas or like custom masks, they're making some serious money right now.
Yeah, definitely.
John says that Fauci said we'll never shake hands again. It would probably be for the best, honestly. Like it's a silly thing that we do it. I understand like it's a sign of like friendship or whatever, but I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. Right now I haven't seen my club in a while, so like
fist bump secret, like just a fist pound or something, or like a
probably.
You could do one of these.
Yeah, I mean they say fist bumps are more hygienic, but who's not to say you can't get poo on your fist?
That's true. What if you just do the
I don't know what you're doing with your fist.
Well, we're at work right now, or at least everyone I like normally give a handshake to. We've been giving like kind of like a forearm tap.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's going on, guys? So that's still a thing.
I like this comment. This it kind of has a point here. Hooded one says Greg is an introvert. I think some of the people in the Lego community can relate to this. These are great times.
They didn't call you an introvert.
I mean, if I didn't watch the news or whatever, I wouldn't even know anything's happening right now. If my wife wasn't home every day, I wouldn't even know that something's happening. And until I go to town, I'm like, where is everybody?
On the bright side, she's home for the rest of the year.
Did the world end without me?
Yep. A big social change where I see a lot more jobs that will be working from home.
I think that's cool.
I think a lot of jobs now, where they assumed you had to work from the office, now realize people can work from home just as efficiently.
Yeah.
And also they can save money on like office or building stuff. So I can see a lot more companies going that way.
Although Dave save a lot of money in rent.
Dave said he's working harder working from home than working at the office, though. So
it's hard to define the end of a day.
That's true. That's what gets me in trouble here at my house.
Yeah.
I don't really consider what I do work, but I get in trouble because I'm here and it's like, oh, I can get one more thing done, and it's now 9 o'clock at night or whatever.
And it's hard because what you're doing you find very enjoyable. So
yeah,
it's not like it's something that you're looking to escape.
Like 5 o'clock, you're running up, get out of here. No, it's like no.
Stop enjoying your job.
Terrible.
What do they say? Do what you love and never work a day in your life.
That's true. We have a
I
comment.
enjoy what I do, but don't get me wrong. There will be a point in my life in which I retire, and I just go and do the things that I want to do.
You're ready to be done.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that day.
Erica says Ryan is very quiet. He's a busy man up there in the top right corner.
There are things to do.
He's getting work done.
In all fairness, he's talking more than Jim Blade.
What?
That's true.
That's not a very high bar.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is Jim Blade here?
That's why we have so many viewers right now. Jim Blade's been nice and quiet. I'm kidding.
Hey.
Yeah, we're kidding. We're just poking fun.
Unless
I like that Death Star a lot.
It's a very nice Death
Brett
Star.
says, I look after 7 kids in the UK. My Lego room is my quiet place. Dude, 7 kids? I'd have like locks on that thing.
Oh my goodness.
Greg, you also have a lot of gray hair too.
That's true.
Well,
There's nothing wrong with gray hair.
I have 1 Clark man, and that's probably the equivalent of 7 normal kids. So, well, maybe they're all this bad. I don't know. I'm good with just 1 for now.
I think we're gonna. I think
What would you call
Ezra and like? I think when they're 3 and 5, we might adopt because I don't think Venus wants to have another one naturally.
But you want another one though?
We do, but we feel like we saw the movie. What's that movie? Instant Family, and it like made us cry like it's crazy. And I'm like, you know what? If we have a third, I think we should adopt.
Shy's filling up the house.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I don't. I know that that's not a direction I could go.
I would adopt. I would have no issues with that. Like I think if we were able to have a kid come into our house, I would treat them no differently than I treat Clark whatsoever, and I would give them a fantastic life. I think.
What's Clark doing back there?
I'm not
I don't know, but it's awesome.
I think Clark might be taking a nap behind me here. You guys.
If you did have a daughter, what would you call her?
Kaylee was the name we were gonna go with.
Oh, that's my sister's name. You can't do that.
Okay. Can't do
No,
that.
sorry.
You have a
Yeah, you
sister?
gotta pick another name.
Probably Clarkina. No.
Clarice.
Is another child like off the table?
Reconetta.
Greg?
I'm not. You don't have to go out for a nap. I was just joking around. I said you're
Oh, you
going.
can hear me.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, go ahead.
No, Clark was upset because he thought I said he was going down for a nap. He's not. He's
Ah.
very much awake right now.
For a nap on the table.
Yeah, 10 minutes from now.
Oop, you have a donation out there.
Oh yeah, we have a donation here from Luke. It says I sent you Jim Blade and Lego Freaks wedding Insta. Oh my goodness,
No, I don't want to see this.
Oh,
What?
we have to see this.
it's becoming a thing. I'm so excited to find it.
We have to see this live.
Oh my god, this is kind of ridiculous here. Can I make it big enough for us to see it? All right. This got real weird. I'm not gonna be able to make it focus. I'm gonna be out
Oh, yeah.
of
It's gonna be out of focus.
I can do this. Hold on.
Oh, there we go.
I'm in manual focus right now.
Cute.
Hold
I
on.
love
Back,
it.
pull back. Oh,
Hold on. I'm trying to get it to focus. That's about as good as I can get right there.
wow.
This says just married. There's Lego Freak up there. Jim Blade has a crown on.
You got a tie.
Love in the
Your tie is
middle.
amazing.
I'm wearing a tie, it looks like, to the wedding. Very nice. I'm gonna share that if you don't mind me sharing that. And
Please
now
don't share that.
we're gonna check everyone's vision here. How's
Do
everything
not
looking
share
for you?
it. No, definitely
Wow.
not.
We're blurry right now.
Blurry.
We're blurry.
Better one or two?
I need
Two or
glasses.
three?
There we go.
Much better.
Yeah, that's cool.
The world of
Oh,
manual.
yeah. Look at this. This is what you need to wear next time you go out, Greg.
Hold on, let me bring it up.
He's wearing pool noodles to keep people away from it.
Is that people of Walmart?
Probably.
That is
Is
awesome.
that a Florida man?
That is a Florida man if I've ever seen one before.
I hope so.
That looks like a Sam's Club or no, what? Oh, it says Lowe's.
Sam's
It's Lowe's. It's Lowe's. It's Lowe's. The-
Okay,
Lowe's.
that looks like a typical Lowe's shopper there.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
We have a lot of people loving the photo there, Luke. They're the actual cutest.
Nope.
They are a great couple.
Does anyone
Not
else think that
interested.
Lego Freak looks a bit like Joe Keery?
Who?
Who's that?
Steve from Stranger Things.
No, I don't watch Stranger Things.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Stranger
about.
Things is terrible.
Is he
It
the?
is terrible.
He's like the cool friend. Is that who you're
Yeah.
talking about?
But
Yeah.
Little Freak's not cool.
His hair. He has the hair. I think.
The hair.
Yeah.
Crazy hair.
I can see that a
Stranger
little bit.
Things is terrible.
Hi.
I was just saying that because Jim Blade said he didn't watch it, and I wanted to be very sensationalist, but I actually love it.
Stranger Things. Is
But I'm sure Jim Blade actually thinks. It's
I actually hate Stranger Things. Yeah.
I don't know. I have a
No.
screenshot saying that you liked it.
Yeah, as a joke.
Hey, we have a Brickstar spotting in the chat. Welcome, Brickstar. He says, "I hate those questions." I'm not
Bravo.
sure. I'm not sure what question.
he was here earlier.
Oh, I missed him. Sorry, Brickstar.
Yeah. When he
Always
posted
an honor.
the,
Yes. One of these days, Brickstar will make an appearance on here.
One day.
Maybe tomorrow he can join for the fan stream as a fan.
He's like, "Hey, I'm Brickstar. I'm a huge fan. I have this channel. I do Lego stuff."
Yesterday, he was live streaming yesterday.
What?
Before I was
Yeah, he
gonna,
was.
he live streamed like a little haul thing for like 20
Oh,
minutes.
I missed it.
Yeah, I missed it.
I only caught like the last minute of it, and at the end he's like, M&R's gonna do a live stream, I guess. And he didn't know I was in the chat, and he like shouted me out. And I'm like, oh, thanks. And then like 5 minutes later, when my stream starts, he pulls up to the chat, and he's like, Brickzar sent me. And I'm like, that was great.
Did you enjoy all the extra viewers?
Oh yes, very much. I topped 1,000 again, actually, building
Ooh.
a Forbidden Lego set.
That's awesome, dude.
I would have.
It's actually a really neat set. I really
like
like the set. I don't care at all for the Wonder Woman or Cheetah, but I actually like the build, so I don't feel too bad about buying it.
I love the box art associated with it.
I don't
hate
want to
the box
open it
art.
because of the box art. The box
Yeah,
art is
I
awesome.
don't know if I care for the set though.
I don't
Yeah.
either. I don't think I'm in on it.
I like it.
Oh, I have
Greg
somebody who
was
officially
out.
hates me now. Brickstore Studios officially hates me. Cool.
Cool.
Okay.
Congratulations on your first hater.
Oh wow.
It's not new knowledge that I don't like Stranger Things.
apparently, I had a steak cut the crackle yesterday, so I feel like I finally made it now. Now I'm famous.
You now have made it. What do you have against Stranger Things, though, Jim Blade? Is there something like I don't want you to say I hate it or it's awful. I just want you to
It's
say
rated
like,
R. He's not allowed to
It's
watch
pop.
it yet.
what is the thing that you don't like
Oversaturated
about
one.
it? Because it's people love it.
For the
Wait,
same
have you-
reason I hate Hidden Side. There's too much of it, and I'm tired of seeing it everywhere.
Because it's
What-
popular. You
What
hate
are you
it because
talking
it's
about?
popular.
But have you?
Speaking of that, we need to do. I bought the
There are some
Stranger Things Coca-Colas, and I never got into them. I was going to do a video about it. I need to do
I think
that.
you need to save them for me.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't try that.
I
Do
ordered
they
them like
actually
last
taste
summer
like the old
on
ones, or what's the
They
deal?
taste like Stranger Things, though.
I think Stranger Things is fantastic. The Coke, apparently, it's fun because it's the new Coke or whatever it is. Back
Yeah.
Oh
It's the
yeah.
80s version of Coke.
It's like a different recipe that people apparently hated, which is why Coke is now the original flavor, original Coca-Cola or whatever it is.
Yeah, there's a whole scene, isn't there, when Lucas is drinking it and he
Yeah.
says the line from the old advert, and they just look at him in disgust.
If you want to say anything bad about Stranger Things, that's the one thing you probably could say is that they really, really hit you with that 80s stuff. Maybe sometimes a little bit too hard.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, I agree, but there's some things about it like they're really trying to get you right now, with the 80s stuff. But that Coke thing, it was complete reaming because you get the original Coke, there's like a bottle, there's like a can of that or a bottle or something, and then there's like a bottle of regular Coke, then there's a Coke Zero can, and like one other thing, so it's like 4 things, but they just wanted to find a way to charge you $20 to try new Coke.
The one
It's
thing I really
$20.
wanted, which they didn't do here in the UK, was in 2015 they actually did a Pepsi Perfect from Back to Future Part 2.
Oh,
And I really wanted one of those, but you couldn't get them in the UK. It was only in America.
you guys remember Crystal Pepsi?
I do,
Crystal
actually.
Pepsi is
Was that
the
like
best.
2005? Was that like that era?
It was back in the 90s.
Or that,
Okay,
I
never
think.
mind. I don't.
No,
remember.
Crystal Pepsi is great because they keep re-releasing every once in a while, and I love it.
That's that
Yeah.
Generation X stuff.
They did reboot it.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I like it.
what was the? There was a pop that they just re-released. It started with an S, like
Oh yeah.
it was really big. It was a green can, almost
Surge? Wait,
Surge.
Right?
Surge.
They just
Surge was
re-released
like the
that,
Mountain-
in the
It
last
was like the
couple
Mountain
years.
Dew of like the 90s is what that
Ew.
sort of was. Have you guys, the soda that I kind of like that you can't find everywhere and only pops up every once in a while, it seems for me at least, is Baja Blast Mountain Dew. Have you had that?
I have not.
It's
I
a
don't drink
Taco
Mountain
Bell,
Dew, so.
I think. Okay.
My dad drinks Mountain Dew. He likes the Code Red.
I do too.
I-
Lego Freak, we miss you, man.
I like my Coca-Cola.
Mountain Dew.
How about Jones's soda? Jones's has a lot of good flavors.
I've had Jones soda.
No, I tell you, the best soda that they have.
Jonestown.
When Vanilla
It's
Coke
called
first
Jones's soda. Jones.
Yeah, I've had it. Have you ever tried, is it Zevia?
Nope.
It's supposed to, it has stevia sugar in it instead of high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff. Supposed to be okay for you if you're going to drink soda, but
Is that something you can only get like at Whole Foods?
I think I've seen it at different grocery stores. I don't think it's super hard to get.
When Vanilla Coke first came out, I was in college and we had people from Coca-Cola's marketing team come to our college and ask us to sort of come up with marketing ideas for this new Vanilla Coke recipe. And being like 16 and not taking it seriously, me and my mates, we just basically trashed it. And you had these A3 bits of paper and you had to write down like brainstorm or mind map ideas. And we put down like get it before they take it off the shelves with health regulations and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we didn't think we weren't going to volunteer.
okay.
That was fine. And then what happened was no one volunteered to read theirs out, and they picked ours. And oh my god, it was the amount of insults we came up with. And the Coca-Cola representative insisted on reading every single one out. Our lecturer afterwards went mental on us.
That's funny. Have you guys ever had Jolt Cola?
Hold on.
I had it once back when I was in high school. It was something that was already still from the past, but you could still get it. Oh my gosh, that thing was like super strong.
All the sugar and twice the caffeine, according to Brickstar.
It was.
Can you guys hear me? Oh,
We can hear
someone
you,
sir.
called
We
me.
can hear
Okay,
you.
cool.
Yep, we got you.
Yep.
Oh, Fanta. I remember a Fanta.
Fanta's still around.
Fanta
Is it?
is overrated. I agree.
If anyone's just tuning in, we're just talking about sodas. That's what we do here, apparently.
No, they had this really good soda. Hold on,
We
one
do.
second. They had
Beverly?
really good soda. Jolly Rancher soda. That was good stuff.
Oh my god, that was a thing?
I didn't hear
That was a thing, and it was really good.
Okay.
How
Brickstar
about-
wants to know if you've heard of Beverly.
No, I don't know that one. I will say though, you have so many more flavors than we do. Like there's stuff in town around the corner from where I work that has like all imported cans of American soda, and I just love going there. One of my favorites is grape soda. We can't get grape soda over here. For
Really?
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, we've got
Fago.
orange, we've got grape.
Fago has a good grape.
I think it was because of the EU regulations, so hopefully that might get lifted and we start getting them. But at the moment, it's pitiful. Our choice is like Dr. Pepper, Coke, Pepsi, Tango, and that's it, pretty much.
Oh man, you should move to the United States. We've got sodas on sodas over here.
Yeah.
That's why we're all pushing the weights a little bit. Not the good weights either.
Yeah, both times I've gone to America, I've come back with a lot of grape soda.
Wait, you say grape soda?
Grape is good, yeah.
Grape
Ew.
soda, yeah. Grape soda's
Oh.
lush.
We've got
Cafe
Grape
Con
flavored
Lego
everything is awful.
in the Henrys. Have you guys heard of Henrys?
No.
No.
It's meant to be a playoff of the Joneses, except they're adult beverages. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
alcoholic pop, basically, is what they are. And so it's a line called Henry's. They've got orange, they've got grape, they've got Mountain Dew or whatever they call it, and then they've got the root beer or whatnot.
Does it actually taste good, or does it taste like alcohol?
No. It tastes like pop.
Oh, so you could get really messed up on that, then I imagine.
Yeah.
See, I don't like any beer or alcohol, so that would probably be like the only thing I would have. We do have a question from Cafe Con Lego.
Oh.
Says Virgil soda, anyone?
Nope.
Haven't heard of that.
Never. No.
I don't know that one.
I'm down for trying any soda though.
We
We should do a drink stream where we all try like the same soda. That'd be kind of a fun thing to do and do reviews and stuff.
Yeah. What's the name? Clutch Bricks on the Dollar has a crazy soda stream episode or whatever. It's actually kind of cool. Like he gets exotic sodas that he drinks.
That would be awesome.
Entertaining. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Does anyone in the chat in the UK remember Panda Pops? They were amazing.
We have Coca-Cola cinnamon. Is that a thing?
Ew.
I feel like I'm being
nasty.
pranked here.
No way.
No.
It's not real.
You can
Here,
make
Greg,
it in your kitchen.
I put a link in the private chat. Check that out. You have to copy it, but it's the first result that should come up.
You've linked to Amazon, your enemy.
Yeah, I know.
Jim Blade hates Amazon, by the way.
I do hate Amazon. I
Jolly
hate
Rancher
Amazon a lot.
raspberry soda. It's actually a thing.
It's really good too.
I'll put
They
I'll put the link
discontinued
if
it.
anybody wants to see it here to Amazon.
They
It's not-
discontinued
In the
it.
shop with all the US sodas.
That's crazy.
I want to buy this. Like, I don't care if it's like I
The other
don't
thing
care
we
how
have
it's
way more of is M&M's. Like over here we have chocolate, peanut, and I think hazelnut, and that's it. Or we have.
But we have M&M. We have M&M Productions back there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You guys also have mini fingers, which is something that I find to be delicious.
Yeah, I did send you some. I'll send you some more once lockdown lifts.
Oh my goodness, they're incredible. I don't know why they don't sell them here, but it's a fun. It started as a funny name, and I tried these. Galligade sent them to us a long time ago. That was the first round of them, and they're amazing. So I have to hide them for Mrs. Brickitect when we get them because she's into them.
I've
There's
just had a
some
message
in this
off Mrs. Cut the Crago. She says Cinnamon Coke is out at Christmas.
Really?
Ew.
I never saw that.
What's up with this
sounds
phantom asking if anyone tried ranch soda?
Ew, that sounds nasty.
I just threw up a little bit.
Oh,
I think he's making things up now. First it was cinnamon, now it's ranch.
hold on. Do you want me to look this up?
Yeah, that
Maybe it's
picture
like
of what
maybe it's like
happens when you
ranch,
try
like
one soda.
maybe it's like you're working at the ranch and you drink this soda when you're done working all day. I don't know.
Oh, it's a thing. Oh,
It's a thing?
it's
Really?
a thing.
Dressing thing?
I'm looking it up.
Oh,
Ranch soda. Oh, Clarky. It is Lester's Fixin' food sodas, ranch dressing. Wait, is that a thing?
Passed.
That's horrible.
Here, put it in here.
It's a carbonated taste adventure. You can put a link in there if you want to.
I can't put a link in the chat because StreamYard doesn't allow me to comment.
Okay. Literally no one wants to try this, I don't think.
I mean, I guess in all fairness, right? They make those nasty flavored jelly beans, and people buy those too. So
That's true. Anybody on the on ketchup soda? Ketchup
Nope.
Fanta?
No. Oh, you people are sick.
Have you
I'm
seen
a-
the picture of the old
I'm a
man
ketchup
on the
fanatic. I would probably do a ketchup soda to see what it's like.
I say we ban everybody here and start over again.
I would taste it, try it once, but I'm pretty positive I'm not going
One
to enjoy
second.
Yeah, how would you know if you don't like something without trying it?
it. You got to try it once.
Oh, Jim Blade somehow finds a way
He finds a way.
to not like
What's the
everything.
picture of the old man on the ranch dressing label.
One second.
There's literally a picture of an old bald man wearing glasses on
Oh,
like
that's Papa Ranch.
Papa Ranch. You know, these streams every day always turn into something different, and today is the soda day.
Now I want soda. Thanks, guys.
yeah.
That's like Ryan on Sunday. He's like, let me just open up this delicious pizza in front of you all and start eating it. And I'm like, okay, looks like we're going to Papa John's.
I was like on that stream, like just listening to it while I was driving one spot to another.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I want a pizza right now.
I'm
Oh.
convinced that Ryan is secretly being sponsored by Coca-Cola and Papa John's.
I have a feeling.
I wish.
If he's
Yeah.
not, then he should be.
That's what I always say when someone's like, are you sponsored? I'm like, I wish. Please.
You see Brickzar's in there, the modern Mikey.
Modern Mikey. He won't eat it. He hates everything.
I remember those.
That's too young for Jim Blade.
Should I be offended?
Or it's too old for Jim Blade. No.
No.
I
How
feel
can you be offended by Brickstar?
You'll be offended anyway, though.
You're right.
Yeah. Should you be offended? Always. We have
Donation?
a donation from Brett. He says, thanks for the content, Greg and Shy. Thanks for your service from a fellow veteran.
Yut.
Thank you, Shy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for delivering mail, too. You're keeping the world moving here.
I appreciate it. Someone gave me flowers on my route.
Oh.
He's working his way up to a house. He's
Yeah,
starting
right.
with flowers.
That's the goal. Someone just to give me their house.
I think doing a video doing different types of Coca-Cola would be pretty fun, especially if I did the Stranger Things one. I was just like, it's one of those things where I got it and I'm like, yeah, I need to make a video on that. And then it just sat and it sat. And eventually it's just going to be terrible.
What's the expiration on that thing now?
I have no idea. It's like, what do you think? Like a year they probably give you on it?
I don't know. Look at the bottom of the can.
I'll have to take a look. It's still in the box because I was going to do an unboxing and the whole thing. It has my address
You gotta
on
go
it.
back and
It
get
should-
some
it
of
should
the
be fine.
old, right? I'm gonna go to eBay. I'm sure you can get old Coke.
Brickstar wants to know if Shy has delivered Lego yet.
I don't know.
Have you shaken it? You can tell.
No, they went missing
I
in the
don't know.
post.
I have not. I have
Shy delivers like Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. That's how he delivers it. Oh wow, Shy, you got an offer here from Super Pieces. Says if you ever deliver mail to my house, I'll give you a barbecue soda.
Ew.
He's like,
That's it.
you're not getting your mail today. Sorry.
those will be the houses that I would like walk around and just say, I'm saving this for tomorrow.
We have a question. How do I get a soda if I can't go to the store?
Buy it on Walmart.com.
Mm-hmm. Keep
Yeah.
business.
Speaking of that, Ryan, you know how you have your
Pepsi still.
how you have your Amazon affiliate links, Ryan?
Yeah.
Someone bought toilet paper through my link the other day.
I haven't even checked to see if that's a good idea.
How much do they spend though?
Okay, so it was a 12-pack, okay, of Cottonelle. How much do you think that would go for at the grocery store or wherever?
I mean, like how many? Like what was a piece?
12
count?
pack.
It was 12 rolls.
Oh, 12 rolls. I like
Two ply,
$10.
$4.
$12.
I don't know. It's
Oh, my
Cottonelle. It's
God.
the good stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Like $10. They probably sold for like 30.
It was $26.
Oh my god.
Holy wow!
Desperate times call for desperate measures, but I appreciate whoever used my link to buy toilet paper.
Was that from
Right.
a reseller or
Oh, bless you. It
that
was
Amazon themselves? Kind
no, it was one of those situations where people like, do the fulfilled by Amazon thing, and then they have it
So
on
it's like
demand.
it was a third party type of thing.
Yeah, I mean, where do you call it gouging at exactly? I mean, that's a fair price, I would say, right?
Right now, yeah.
No.
Including shipping.
Right now.
I wouldn't pay that much for toilet paper.
Well, you can't find toilet paper right now, so
Oh, we have a BFAB spotting here. Oh, he disappeared. He popped in, popped out.
It probably wasn't the real one though.
No, it was in the backstage thing.
Oh.
He's missing out on our toilet paper talk. Brickstar says eBay banned the toilet paper markups. I'm kind of glad about that. Speaking of that, I saw a photo, of course, on Reddit where a lady was returning a whole cartload of various toilet papers that she had bought.
Only on
I would have
Reddit.
been like, nope, you're out of here, lady. Enjoy your toilet paper.
Some sites that it's not going to accept returns on toilet paper, soaps, cleaners,
You
rice.
shouldn't.
Yeah.
And you could tell she was just buying it all because she literally had like every different brand or whatever in there, and it was just stacked. I'm like, dude, you're
Yeah.
part of the problem.
It's really sad because there's been articles
What is
online in the UK about people who stockpiled loads of like fresh food and now they're just throwing it in the garbage because they've not been able to use it before it's expired, and that food could have gone to someone else who needed it. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Totally agree.
Yeah, that's such a shame. I don't even buy fresh foods from Costco because the quantities that they come in, even though it's just as cheap as getting a smaller quantity from like a Kroger or Meyer, I just feel horrible when I throw half of it out because we can't go through it fast enough.
Yeah.
You know what you need, Dave? I got a plan for you. Go and get some chickens. They'll eat everything and anything you have to throw out there.
I'm not sure you know me very well, Greg.
You look like you grow a couple chickens at your house there.
You look like you grow some red tomatoes.
You think Dave looks like a good chicken farmer?
I'm not good.
He'd probably be a good tomato farmer.
I think Dave could grow some tomatoes, have some chickens, do a little off-grid
We've had a
homesteading.
small garden before. We've had a small garden. We've done like lettuce, tomato, peppers.
Yeah.
I mean, we need more videos of what is it? Doing dad's doing dad
Oh,
things.
dad doing dad things.
Yeah, we need more of those videos. So you should probably
Yeah.
get more chicken. You should
Our
probably get
house and our
chickens.
life could probably use some more of dad doing dad things.
Yeah, though that's pretty.
Right
This
now,
is
dad
cool.
doing Scott things.
I actually found I watched the one where you replace the outlet with the USB outlet, and I thought that was actually pretty useful. Like people could watch that and learn a lot from it.
That's how I kind of wanted to start it because I'm like, man, like I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do around the house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, now it kind of gives me an excuse, and I'm like, well, some of the stuff I can share that maybe some other people don't have someone that they can go to and get that kind of information.
Yeah, and the only bad thing is like when you're doing a job like that, filming it makes it twice as long or twice.
Oh yeah, it could take so much
okay,
longer.
I have to move the camera, talk about what I'm doing, and but
I mean, I never had to change a set or get ready for a septic tank to be changed out, so that was something new for me.
Yeah.
Oh, the fans are demanding it, Dave. They wanted Dave's gardening tips.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you wanted Dave's gardening tips.
Fine, we got a Lori's gardening tips. I don't care who makes it.
Lori would be better at that for sure.
All right, well, then make it. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it.
We have a crossover question with Greg's World. What happened with the chicken coop after?
The chicken coop. Well, that one that we got, the company Omelet sent us a chicken coop. They offered it up to us, and I thought, okay, cool. I asked the guy. I said, I have 7 chickens. Will this be sufficient for 7 chickens? And he's like, yeah. We've had people have 7 or 8 chickens in there. So I thought, okay. I spent a whole day building this thing, getting it set up. I bring them over, and the thing, as someone that owns pets and animals, I can't have them in that. I think for
very small.
For 4 chickens, I think it'd be perfect. For 7, they were crammed in there at nighttime, and like some of them are like sitting in like the nesting box, which you don't want that. So I'm giving it away basically. We're giving it to one of our friends that's thinking about getting chickens. It's $1,000 chicken coop.
Wow.
So
Oh, wow.
It wasn't a quality thing. It was
No,
just
the coop. It's the coop. The quality is fantastic. It looks great. Getting the eggs from it's super easy. The run is fantastic. For 3 or 4 chickens though, not 7.
Yeah.
They should have probably told me like, no, probably too many. But I think they were like excited because I told them I'd be interested, and then that was it.
I mean, yeah, they might have sent you a bigger one.
That's all they had. That's the biggest one they have.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
Check
I think what the coop is for, it's for people that are like probably have more money than brains, to be honest. And you're like, hey, modern family, let's get a couple chickens to have in the backyard, and whatever. Like you're in the suburbs, and you get this beautiful little coop. It looks cool, but then functionally it works. But if you have too many chickens, it's just not.
So like people like me.
You would fit 2 or 3.
It'd be perfect for you probably if you got 3 or 4 chickens, which is perfectly fine for a normal like backyard or family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our neighbors have they probably have about a dozen chicken in a giant outdoor chicken coop and everything. And
most people, their chicken coops are like they took some pallets and nailed them together, and that forms a chicken coop. But this thing is like the Taj Mahal. It's just too.
So what are you going to use?
I brought our old chicken coop back over.
Okay.
The one I was using before, which that thing is you're supposed to put like garbage cans inside of it, is essentially what it's used for. And it works perfectly. I put a dog door on it. And it's sad though, because I had this big idea to use this thing and how awesome it was. And now I'm right back to using the thing that I've been using for years, but it's okay.
If it ain't broke.
I mean, you got a video out of it, right?
I got a video out of it, yeah. And one of our friends is going to get a free chicken coop that's worth quite a bit of money. So
question is though, when are you getting the goats?
That's what I want to do next. Oh, speaking of, back to the chickens though, they were finding a way to get out, and they were going in my neighbor's yard, which at first they were totally cool with, and then it wasn't cool when they started like kicking all over their mulch and stuff and putting it all over the place.
Oh.
So I went around the perimeter of our fence and I found a couple little spots. I think they were sneaking through, and things seem to be fixed now. So
I saw the video where you were chasing one round the fence and then it literally just went between the bars.
yeah, that's what they're doing. They're squirting through those bars. So I think I'm going to put some fencing on those bars, which isn't going to look great, but
Like mesh or like a new fencing?
It's actual fencing that I had left over. It's not super noticeable, but ever since I fixed a couple holes in the fence, they haven't been getting out at all. Imagine that. We have a donation here from Tanya. from Lexus Gallery using a different account. Okay, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I haven't had any issues with the chickens, and a goat I would love to get in the future, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I still want to be able to travel and do stuff, and a goat really keeps you.
If you get a goat, you better name it Billy. There's no other possible name for it except Billy. That's it.
Billy the
all
goat?
you can name it.
Clark wants to get a parrot.
With foxes or coyotes or wolves or.
Yeah, do you have predators by you?
Our whole backyard is fenced in. People that lived here before had a dog, so they have about a 4-foot fence that goes around the entire backyard.
Okay.
And you're sitting on what, like a couple acres, right?
It's like an acre, yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of nice. So I just let the chickens go wherever they want. Which happens to be like they stand right at my door and they're looking at me right now.
That reminds me of South Park.
They're just like, you have this whole area. Go live free and do what you want. They're like, no, we'll just stand here. We're good.
We're standing here looking at you.
Yeah, they're just standing there looking at me. Clark wants a parrot. Harry says he wants a parrot as well.
Clark, you want a parrot?
Could you imagine how cool a parrot would be to have on your channel? Like it could be like a cast member almost. Or
Just sitting in the background, just talking.
Yeah.
And the
I
parrot.
think Logan Paul had one.
He's like, dropped a piece.
Didn't Logan Paul have one in that eye color video?
My nephew told me that Logan Paul accidentally killed his parrot. Apparently,
what?
It was like a
That's
huge
the
thing on
development.
his channel, and like he accidentally killed it or something.
Oh my god, I
This
didn't
is
even know
coming from my
that.
nephews who are like 12, so I don't know if that's actually happened.
I
But-
wouldn't put it past him.
He
Greg,
seems kind of crazy enough.
That's what you do. Get a parrot, play it the clips of Jim Blade, and then that is your soundboards.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
You could probably teach it that.
Clark, your opinion is wrong.
Clark loved
That's
that.
a good one.
Oh, his dog ate it. Oh my god, that's terrible.
What?
His
Oh,
dog ate
people-
the parrot.
His dog ate the parrot.
That's
What
like
do you-
the worst excuse ever. That's like the
What
dog
do you
ate my
do
homework.
when you're like a famous YouTuber? This parrot becomes like your logo, your motto, and like your best friend or whatever, and then your dog eats it. What do you do? I guess he's had bigger
You make a video
issues.
out of it. That's
Kill
pretty
my
much
dog
what you do.
with a parrot.
Yeah, not clickbait. My dog ate my parrot, not clickbait.
Exactly, not clickbait.
It's
Oh, that's
plainly
terrible.
excuse. It's like when you don't do your homework and you go, "Oh, the dog ate it." So it's like, "Where's the parrot?" "Oh, the dog ate it."
That's all I could think of. Uh-oh. Sunshine says, this chicken talk is making me hungry. Uh-oh.
I want some wings. I want wings. That's what
They're
I
like-
Is
Some
that a
BWW.
kind of chicken farmering, Greg, that you've considered?
Never. I eat chicken, so I'm definitely a hypocrite, but I couldn't eat my own chickens. You know, it's like that separation where you go to the store and it's just in a package, that's totally fine. But then you look outside and you're like, I'm eating one of you.
Have you ever tried to feed a chicken nugget to one of your chickens?
Oh, that's just
I mean,
wrong.
they would eat it. Like they would eat other
That's-
chickens.
Excuse me. So,
Gotta love the cannibalism.
what's the best parrot's friend?
What's the best parrot's friend?
Yeah, when the dog ate the parrot.
Oh, that was Logan Paul. You don't need to know anything about him.
Greg, you got a donation.
Yeah.
Doggy.
Oh God, that didn't happen. We have a donation from Brent. He says a stray cat ate my wife's 650 Quaker parrot.
Ooh.
Is it $650 Quaker parrot or 600? Like, is that?
Yeah, I'm
Like,
assuming so.
I'm not.
That's crazy.
So, $650?
I mean, a parrot's a good investment though because they live a really
I mean,
long
live
time.
forever.
Yeah, assuming the cat doesn't get it.
Ass.
I'd love to do live streams with a parrot on my shoulder though. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to have a parrot on my finger.
Well, they're bigger than that.
Might be your forearm.
You need to get like a little finch or something like that for your finger.
Yeah, I'll make a robot finger.
Wow. Oh, it's a 650 pounds, says Matt. Matt's been on the juice a little bit here too. He's-
A 650-pound parrot.
that must have been an even a huge cat to take that thing down.
Yeah, it's called Big Bird.
It was probably one of the tigers from Tiger King.
Oh man. I
Donovan
just
really
watched
go
one
exotic?
episode of that. I was just like, oh, this is gonna be bad.
Anybody watching that
it's
other
great.
than Ryan?
I didn't watch it. I wasn't sold.
We watched the first 2 episodes. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
Are you
definitely.
done, Dave, or are you continuing on?
I mean, clearly, it's not a show that we can watch before kids go to bed.
Nope.
Close to that, and so it's not a priority. There's a lot of other shows that we'd rather watch, but we'll maybe every now and then.
You know what show that we kind of fit into that category that we really want to watch but can't because Clark is around is the Ozarks, I think it's called. It's on Netflix. It's super good.
Yeah, I haven't started
heard
watching
really
that.
good things about it and have not watched it yet.
The dude is basically, he gets tied up with like the mob or whatever, and he has to try to launder money. He has to launder all this money, or else they're going to kill his family, essentially. So he goes to the Ozarks, and he's trying to do this by like, there's like a restaurant there, and he's trying to do it. It's really good show, but kind of violent, lots of language.
Kind of violent.
I mean, extremely violent, very harsh language. You can't watch it in front of kids, and unfortunately, we always have a kid around. So
yeah.
Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Too many shows like that.
We don't. That's Mrs. Brickitect drew the line on that, which is fine.
Yeah, because that would solve that issue.
Yeah.
To do what?
To put a TV in the bedroom.
Oh,
yeah, TV in the bedroom. Matt said he said he's taking it steady. Okay. With the drinking.
Put a TV in the bathroom.
That's genius.
That way you can watch shit whilst you're taking shit.
How long until
bring
there's
your iPad in there, right?
Yeah.
Does
anyone go
but-
to the bathroom without like their phone or their iPad or whatever?
Oh no.
I don't think that's a thing
you grab.
anymore.
It's the first thing you grab.
I know it used to be newspaper, but I kind of missed that era.
I'm just thinking, like, how lonely of an experience would it be at this point? Like, if you didn't have that with you,
you'd hurry up and finish.
How lonely?
Yeah, you're just you're just there, and it's like, what do I do now? I don't have something to entertain me. You know what I mean?
I have gone before and not taken a book or my phone, and it became a really sort of dark time for me where I started questioning my own existence.
Well, luckily for us, right? We have the Game Boy, we have the Game Gear, we have a lot of portable systems.
Problem is with the Game Gear is the batteries would be dead by the time you come out.
Right, exactly.
You put like 6 AA batteries in that lasted like 25 minutes, and
I still got my Game Gear.
Me too. We should do a Game Gear stream, Dave.
That would be fun.
I'm still waiting to play Apex with Dave and Greg.
Oh, Dave on Apex. Dave, we were getting decimated last night. It was so bad.
I told you, just send me a message. I'll jump
Okay.
on.
Me and Dave, Greg, we gotta get this going.
Literally, like we would land and be dead. It was like 48 seconds, and that
I was watching it last night. They were pretty bad.
If it was my first time playing it, I would never play the game again. But when we played the first time, it was like we were like doing really good, and it got me hooked. And I equate Apex to almost like playing the lottery or like a scratch off ticket, because like you land and you never know what you're gonna get, and sometimes it's good and most times it's bad. But those little bit of good times keep you coming back to keep scratching, you know.
Yeah, I like the item finding and the different types of armor had more of a it had very much a PUBG feel to the itemization, but more of a free-flowing gameplay mechanic, more like Fortnite.
Yeah, it is. It's very much like, I think it's a good way to describe it.
Has anyone built a Lego set whilst on the toilet?
No.
What is wrong with you people over in the
I
UK?
ended on the toilet.
I just thought that might be the origin of missing pieces.
Whoops, drop the piece.
You would almost need like a table set up in front of you in there, I guess. I mean, what if you just started on a big build and every time you came in, you kind of just put a couple pieces on it?
No, stop.
Time lapse, baby.
So none of you edit on the toilet?
No.
No.
Oh, well, then I do.
We have a donation from Polybricks, who confirmed her age yesterday on stream. Says, shopping update. Yo, Walmart is crazy. Don't go unless you absolutely have to. The aisles are all one way now. Ryan's probably going to go there at least twice today.
The aisles are one way at Walmart. I wonder if that's at every Walmart.
That's
Probably
crazy.
not.
I feel like Ryan goes out more now than he used to before the lockdown.
I definitely don't.
I don't know. I've watched Ryan's vlogs, and his life consists of, well, it used to be before this all happened, watching sports, building Lego sets, making videos about Lego sets, going out for food, and playing basketball. Or
Yes,
softball.
all of those except 2.
A lot of that is falling apart.
Now he's like, what am I going to do? He's in the garage now.
Yep.
Forced productivity.
Hey, we have an editor on the toilet here, JT Bricken.
There we go.
Okay, here's a question for anybody. Does anyone in the chat go to the bathroom without taking their phone with them?
No.
Are
That's
you a
a
hero?
lie.
Jim Blade.
Not intentionally.
What?
You don't take your phone with you?
No, I do.
Okay, you just said no.
He said, no way does he take it.
Okay.
He's conditioned to say no to anything and then go from there.
He's like, you're wrong. Wait, what'd you say?
Your opinion is wrong. Wait a minute.
Your opinion is wrong.
One time I was like, Ninjago is like the greatest Lego theme, right? He's like, no, wait. Okay, it is.
Yes.
Okay, we have one person here. I don't take mine. Liar. I
Lies.
take it, but don't use it. Even bigger liar.
Lies. All lies. All of your lies.
I know. Take the phone. I don't. I take my tablet. There you go. I should have asked for both. They're tricking me here. You know, the thing is, though, if you want to talk about germs and such, bacteria and all that, it probably isn't a good idea to take anything in there. But, you know.
So we'll keep this fun topic going, I guess. Seat down prior to flushing, or a lid down prior to flush, or no?
You're supposed to, right?
Yeah.
No.
Because all of those particles and things.
You got to try and contain that stuff. Yeah. That's a habit I have, because that's all I can think of. When I'm just like, oh, you flush, and then it's like, man, that stuff is everywhere. And like, especially if you're in a smaller bathroom where you got toothbrushes and stuff near it.
Oh,
well, I seal my toothbrushes because of that.
I mean,
do you?
Honest things.
Yeah, they're in a drawer.
On that you wouldn't want to see.
In all fairness, I don't think anyone has died because they didn't put the lid down when they flushed.
No.
Fair.
No. And like most people don't wash their hands.
If you didn't have the knowledge of this, like if you didn't know that the germs exist or whatever, it wouldn't impact you.
It wouldn't impact you at all.
No.
Yeah, it's
like how much dirt you probably eat just because of being on your food and stuff. But when you think about it, you're like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read this one. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen for everybody.
I don't put the lid down because it takes.
John, you weren't supposed to read that.
Oh my god!
If there was ever a time for these streams to come to an end, like it may be like this moment. But
we may have
I'm
reached
having a
the
good
point.
Yeah.
Mr. Oily, Mr. What's his name from South Park?
Mr. Hanky?
Is it Mr. Hanky? The Christmas Pooh?
Yeah, Mr. Hanky.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not so much when you take 10 flushes, it's when you do one flush and the water keeps rising.
That'll get bacteria around.
That's when you worry.
Cheese It Productions, who's also Yoda, says, "Poor I am not. Phone I do. I go to the toilet with it. I do not." Okay.
You butchered that a lot.
I apologize. Can anyone do that one? Let me see if I can put it back up.
Alexis,
Go ahead, Yoda impersonators. Anybody?
Nope, not me.
Or I am not.
Oh, I'm not. What the phone I do? Go to the toilet with me. I do not.
Perfect.
Alexis'
that was the
gallery has a good comment. No, I wouldn't call it a good comment.
Wait, where is this?
Alexis
Gallery. Would you drink toilet water if you had no other drink?
That depends. Is it used toilet water, or what are we talking
If you had no other
Well, I mean,
drink,
Clearly, you have to say
put it
no
in a fire.
to the in use.
Dave, if you went 10 days without water, or you'd be dead.
No, I completely agree. No, that's what Jim Blade asked. It depends on if it's used or not. And I'm like, nobody's going to go in there and drink used. You're going to flush it at a minimum first.
I mean, my dog would. So, I mean, obviously, it can't be too bad.
You know, that's really weird because my dog has never drank out of the toilet.
I have a picture.
So weird.
Yeah, mine haven't either.
It's a dog thing, though. They do that.
I have a
The
picture.
dogs also
I'll
aren't
find it.
taller than the toilet. So.
A mate of
Yeah,
mine
that helps.
told me that he was on the toilet. His dog pushed open the door, came in, put his head between my mate's legs, and then drunk from the toilet.
That's dedication.
Oh, that's
I feel like there were some opportunities to prevent that before it got that far.
Yeah, you don't know my mate.
Okay, all right.
Let's get him on the stream. I mean, this is probably an understatement, but dogs are kind of disgusting. Yeah, they are. Let's be honest.
No, how dare you offend dogs?
Dude, you know the things your dog does? It's some pretty nasty stuff.
The weirdest thing my dog does is scratch her butt on my carpet.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Dogs are gross, but they make up for it in loyalty.
Absolutely. Like a cat could care less whether you exist or not unless they want to come to you. A dog, you are their life.
Yeah.
Agreed.
If you disappear for an hour and you come back, that dog acts like they never thought they were going to see you again.
Oh, I found the picture. Hold on.
Dogs are loving it right now because everybody's home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we recently lost my dog. We had it for 18 years, and
I'm sorry, man.
Honestly, it's like losing a family member because dogs are pack animals, and you are their pack. So I think there's no other animal that has the same sort of family connection as a dog to humans.
Oh, here.
Have you guys seen the movie Alpha?
I want to. I feel like I'm going to cry a little bit if I watch it though.
Oh, how about Hayachi?
I can't.
Ooh.
Marley and Me. I haven't seen
That
any of
one.
those.
Marley and Me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
I was not
I'm
prepared
crying
for that.
right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, Hayachi is super gut wrenching. My wife loves it. She's watched it a bunch of times, and man, I'm just tears just streaming down my face watching it. I'm like, I can't do this. I gotta
Dang,
go.
I had a problem even with I Am Legend, where he had his dog.
Oh
in there.
no,
Yeah.
Because it's like his only companion, and
Sam.
Oh, that broke my heart. I mean, it's not even funny, but the film actually turns rubbish after the dog dies anyway. But
I saw a post about I Am Legend. Apparently, the book is fantastic, and then they botched the ending because the original ending didn't test well with audiences when they showed it.
yeah, I mean, on the Blu-ray they have the alternate cut, and it's not perfect, but by any means, but it's 10 times better than the one they released in the cinemas.
I mean, can we kill the ending right now?
I want to ask you what the alternate ending is, but I'm afraid like I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I kind of want to watch that too.
Yeah, watch it for yourself.
Yeah,
We could probably spoil the original movie though, because it's been out for what 12 years or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
a long
Yeah.
time. I like the alternate ending that they showed on the Blu-ray.
You
So,
didn't.
I don't like the original ending. I don't like the one where they're like pounding on the glass and then he hands off the thing apparently or whatever. Isn't that how it ended?
Yeah, I mean, both of them are quite different from the book. Because in the book, they're very clearly vampires rather than kind of like in the film, they're like a mixture, like a zombies type thing.
Yeah.
And they're a lot more sort of sentient in the book. And also the dog isn't his dog to begin with. It's a dog that he tries to befriend and it's like a stray. But yeah, the alternative ending is a lot better, and it ties more into like the setup in the film, like the trap that he gets caught in.
Yeah.
It ties into how that trap got there because that was never answered in the actual sort of theatrical release.
I assumed he set that trap but forgot about it.
Same.
Who's listening to music?
Because he was losing his mind.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, that's me. Hold
on.
I mean, I can tell you, but it will spoil the alternative ending.
Does anyone mind in the chat if we talk about the alternate ending to I Am Legend?
I've never even heard of it, nor do I probably care. So yeah.
Okay, well, I'm curious to know, like, how does the alternate ending to the movie go?
So in the alternate ending, he realizes that they're a lot more intelligent than he first thought. Like he goes back and he realizes that they actually sort of took his trap that he used and set it back up and laid a trap for him. And then when they come and attack like his house, it's because they want the female back. They're basically like a pack animal, and the alpha wants his mate back. He cares for her.
The one he's testing on to try to find the cure.
That's right. Yeah. It also explains how he gets to that as well, because he realizes it's about body temperature. There's like a scene where he's like feeding like this fish in like an abandoned place with the kid and the mother, and he works that out. But he finds out the cure, and the guy they all come in like they do in the theatrical cuts. But rather than him sort of like blowing himself up, what he does is he goes out there and there's that shot that was in the trailer where the alpha is like right next to his face, and like he takes the IV out of her and he gives her back to him, and then they leave, and it shows like that's their intelligence, and then basically he now has the cure, and he also knows that there is intelligence there, so they could be sort of like saved. And he goes with the mother and the kid then to find this colony that supposedly exists, this sanctuary, so that he can make more of the cure. It's a lot more open ended, but it's about him realizing that they're not just mindless beasts and stuff, and that they have intelligence.
Okay, I like that ending a lot better than the original one. I remember leaving that movie. We went to see it in the theater. I remember leaving super depressed after I saw that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know if it was just the movie or I don't know, just my feelings on it. But
the first half is my favorite, just seeing him going around and like how he copes and like how he survives.
He's playing golf on like the aircraft carrier or whatever, and having a good time.
I love that bit when he's like tearing through Manhattan and it's all overgrown. He's in that sports car and the dog wants the window down.
Yeah,
Blockbuster.
Yeah, wasn't it Fred? Wasn't his the doll Fred that he kept talking to?
No, Sam. Because
no, not the dog.
No,
the mannequin. Dog. Who was the mannequin? He kept calling him. He's like, Fred, what are you doing out here? And then that's when he got hit with the trap.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the dog's called Sam. Because then they reveal it's Samantha is a girl.
Oh, I need to probably read the book, I think.
Yeah, it's quite funny because in Times Square they've got an Easter egg of the Batman Superman logo.
Yeah.
That was basically a sort of nod to the failed '90s Batman Superman film that Wolfgang Pearson was going to make. But now people look at it and they think that it was Warner Brothers teasing that they were going to make a Batman v Superman movie because now one's come out.
There was one scene in the movie that I remember the audience kind of gasping at, and it wasn't with the zombies or anything. It was when they showed the price of gas, and the gas was like, it was like $4 or $5 or something. Everyone's like, you know, I can't remember how much it was, but people were like freaking out about it.
Oh, someone's telling me to shut up. Okay.
Well, at least gas is cheap now.
Yeah.
I filled up. Pennsylvania has high gas taxes, and ours was $1.99 today, which was I haven't seen in forever.
Oh, God.
Ours has been down at like $1.19.
That's crazy.
$1.19.
$1.19.
You're getting a gallon of gas for less money than you walk in the store and get a 20-ounce soda.
Dude.
Something seems off about that, right?
Dude,
No,
that's...
seems fine.
I mean, I think it's cool, but
just wait till you have to start paying for gas, Dreamblade.
Seems fine to me. It's all
Pennsylvania, though, it's a little steep because of all the taxes and such.
Oh my gosh.
Sucks.
fine. Pennsylvania does suck. I agree.
So don't move to PA.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
When I see the videos you post of Pennsylvania on Greg's World when you're driving around, I just think it looks beautiful there.
It is, but it has a little bit too much winter for my liking. Like I need more
It's
spring.
literally been nonstop wind for the past 2 days.
It has been.
Do you guys have snow? We had snow on the ground this morning.
No. Okay, so Michigan isn't the place to go either. It seems.
Pretty
It's
much
April.
anywhere Midwest. Don't go.
Exact opposite here. It's glorious sunshine for once.
I mean, you guys should come to Cali. You guys will be spoiled.
You know where I think a perfect place to be would be like Tennessee, because you still have the seasons, but it's not miserably cold there, and it's not miserably hot. It's like right.
And there's
in
a
the middle.
somewhat decent football team there.
The Titans.
What decent Titans.
Tennessee would probably be pretty good. That's
Ryan,
a good
Ryan,
place.
you're not allowed to shake your head. You have everything to be ashamed of.
Yeah, I think there are a little bit lower.
For shame.
Good.
Aiden says it was a blizzard this morning in Pittsburgh. Holy. I was so jacked that last weekend Lego Freak did a live stream and it was like 78 degrees in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And it was sunny out. And I thought he was showing pictures from like a week before he was on vacation or something. It was 50 degrees here. I'm like 3 hours away from him. It was 50 degrees and like cloudy and miserable. I was just like, am I in the Matrix?
47 degrees here, but the real feel is 37.
Yeah,
Like it's 10
I was
degrees
pumping gas.
That
today
is
and almost
too
like,
cold for me.
I was literally getting
You
blown
would
away.
die.
as I'm
You
filling
would
up my
actually
gas.
die here.
Yeah.
Donation.
New York had snow the past 2 mornings, says Polybricks.
Lucky.
I don't know. I'm not into
I
this
mean,
snow.
it's not like I can even look forward to snow because it's not going to cancel school or anything because school's already been canceled.
There's nothing to look forward to. How are you holding up, Jim Blade? I know you
Not
were
good.
you were
Not
ready to
good.
go back like literally Saturday, the day after they said you're not going back.
I
I'm bored.
am bored. I'm bored. I'm real bored.
Start making videos every day.
I have videos I gotta work on. I gotta pull stuff
Man,
out.
you're such a bum.
Minecraft live streams don't count.
Yeah, they do not.
That's every Thursday. That's
Tell
one
Lego
day of the
Freak
week.
that. Lego Freak's entire channel, late night Lego, late night Lego, late night Lego. Come on, bro.
Jim Blade just loves school.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I like my classes in school. I don't.
I have a graphic design class and a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And a
I don't.
girlfriend.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, you
Yeah,
two
Jim
decide.
Blade loves the teacher. Jim
Nope.
Blade and teacher sit in the
Definitely
tree.
not.
Yeah,
No,
I-
He takes an apple in every day.
absolutely not.
Okay, absolutely not. Okay, I want to know what this is all about. It's between 75 to 85 the past few weeks where I live. Are you in Florida with Ryan?
Florida man.
It's not like North Florida because it's been up to it was 90 yesterday.
See, that's still too much for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you give it like 2 more months, and then you're gonna have those 100+ temperatures where it's like, well, now it's not appealing to live there anymore.
Oh, Dave, that day we went to Cedar Point. That was
That was
that
a
was
hot
probably
day.
what Florida is like.
That was a very warm day.
It was
It's
brutal.
often hotter up wherever y'all are than it is where I am in the like middle of summer sometimes.
Really?
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Well, we also have the ocean breeze here too, so that's probably
Yeah, same. We have the ocean like pushing over LA.
yeah.
Shy, I saw a
it's
picture
not
of
bad.
LA's. I don't know if it was. I guess it was like the major highway that runs through there. What is that? The 405.
Where LA's huge.
I don't
What
know.
was
I
it-
saw
what
a
was the
picture of the
backdrop?
highway and there was literally no cars on it. Like it
Is
was
it with downtown in the backdrop?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 110, and it's a small freeway. But yeah, that goes straight through the heart of downtown. And it's no one there. It's very I Am Legend-y.
It was cool. It was the picture was taken like I don't know if it was a sunset or
Afternoon.
sunrise, but it
Sunset.
really looked like life after people basically.
Yeah, no, that's a sunset photo. Like,
Oh,
the ocean's to where the sun's coming from, and yeah, you would never see something like that. It's crazy.
That's normally the expressway that you usually see the picture of. That the thing's completely jam packed. It's got like the 6 or 7 lanes of traffic, and
no, not that one.
oh,
That one, yeah, that's the 405.
I don't know. It looks pretty big to me. That highway.
That highway is only 3. The picture part of that highway is only 3 lanes deep.
okay.
You know, it's Walking Dead season 1 when Rick rides into Atlanta on the horse and like the
car's pulling out. Yeah,
someone took a photograph of that highway and it was completely empty, just like it was in the show. It's so weird.
You got a donation.
Were there any zombies on it?
Greg, they're called walkers.
Walkers, sorry.
The walkers.
I wish it was nice. I want to go outside and throw a football for my dog.
Carl. Brett
cold.
says it's a perfect here in Texas, 70 degrees. Oh, I could take that. Put him down, Carl.
I'm so out of touch with what's going on now. Walking Dead.
When I heard Rick talk in real life, I didn't realize he was a British man. I think.
Yeah, he's British.
I was like, wait a minute, because you picture him being Rick the Texan or whatever he is,
Just like Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's odd.
Yeah, House is the one that threw me off that way.
Yeah, there was a whole thing with Bryan Singer, who was the executive producer for House, and apparently he was really annoyed of how many British actors went over to America and like took lead roles in TV. So he was insistent on House that they cast an American actor, and the casting director really wanted Hugh Laurie for the part, so he slipped his tape in the middle of all these different American actors. And apparently, when Hugh Laurie's audition or read-through tape came up, Bryan Singer was like, yes, we found him finally a great American actor for the role. And he was like, yeah, he's British. And apparently Bryan Singer was like, oh, who cares? Just cast him.
I love him, man. That show was one of my favorite shows that was on TV.
Yeah, it went off for 2 seasons too many, though. It should have wrapped up around season 6, though, I think.
It stretched down a little long.
Yeah. I don't really think there's many shows that have gone past season 5 and still been really good. I think that's when
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Ninjago.
I was gonna say The Office, but then I was like, nope, that didn't happen there.
I don't know.
What?
That show when Steve Carell left it was like crap.
I mean, I don't think they necessarily go completely bad after season 5, but I feel like they sort of peaked then. If they continue, they're never quite as good.
Well, no, Ninjago got really good at season 5, then it just went real downhill for season 6, and then it went back up.
Ninjago's not a real show.
Ninjago is a real show.
Squam?
Oh, we have a couple. Boy Meets World and Charmed. Simpsons.
What about Big Bang Theory? Big Bang Theory. I like that.
I mean, I like How I Met Your Mother.
That was a great show.
I've seen a couple
Friends. Friends made the long haul.
Grey's Anatomy. South Park.
South Park, yes.
Ryan, Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping up with the Clone Wars? Because like nobody's talked about it.
Parks and
For, like
Rec.
3 weeks.
First rule of Clone Wars is we don't talk about Clone Wars.
But nobody's talked about it in like 3 weeks though.
I've heard all this hype on Lost. Has anyone watched that?
Oh, don't.
Parts of it.
I heard something about a smoke monster, and that's when I was kind of out.
It would be a massive waste of your life.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, so just like these streams.
I mean,
someone put Supernatural. Supernatural is the one that really annoys me because the creator of that show planned 5 seasons, and he wrote it to wrap up on the 5th season. But because he sold the rights to the network, they carried it on, and then it's now on his 15th series, and it should have ended 10 seasons ago.
Is he like purposely making it bad now?
He's not involved anymore. He left after season 5.
How about Game of Thrones? Good until almost the end.
I don't know. I can't do Game of Thrones anymore. After a certain episode, I stopped.
Game of Thrones is a perfect example of how to destroy a brand.
I didn't even finish watching the show. I made it through like
I stopped at what is it, Red Dinner?
Yep, I made
Red Wedding.
Past that.
Red Wedding, yeah. I stopped after that.
It was good for pretty much until the end, and you're just at the end. I think they ran out of material, right? Like he hasn't finished the books, and they're like, "Well, we got to do something, right?"
He told them the sort of broad strokes of what he was doing.
Okay.
But George R. R. Martin has even said that he originally thought they were going to go for 10 seasons, and he was telling them they were rushing it. But apparently, the reason why they rushed the last 2 seasons so much is the showrunners got an offer to do a Star Wars trilogy for Lucasfilm, and they wanted to basically be done with Game of Thrones so they could go on to that. But they've now been fired off the Star Wars trilogy. So,
what a waste!
Yeah.
Well, that blows.
I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. I've never watched an episode.
A Battlestar Galactica. Anybody watch that?
No.
Nope.
Never seen.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
I saw a shirt about that. My wife was so confused by it. I'm like, it's from The Office. I'm like, you got to watch that.
Bears.
You know it.
Beats.
I think my favorite time in The Office was when Jim imitated Dwight. I think that by far is
Popular scene. Very popular scene.
Michael.
I heard something recently where that was a kind of an off the cuff thing where John, whatever his name is, just went in. Was that the actors doing that the SGN some good news network?
Yeah.
I thought that was real cool.
A lazy freak says, "I just woke up 40 minutes ago." Wow. What a bomb.
There's no possible way you woke up 40 minutes ago because you texted me at like 10:30.
Lego Freak gets up in time for dinner, basically.
Yeah, you text me at like 10:40.
My goodness, Lego Freak.
There's no possible way you woke up 40
We need
minutes.
to get Mary you in the chat.
Good morning, babe, or something. What do you say?
No, I'll tell you later.
What does
Probably
Lego
was saying good night.
No, I'll post
People are kicking out the shows still here too. We got the Power Rangers.
Power Rangers is so good.
I don't know this one. Utafi? What is that?
I have no idea what that is.
Which bear is best? That's a Office thing. False.
Not the Chicago Bears, that's for sure.
Cheese It Productions just says, we all know Nexo Night is the best show.
Wrong. Your opinion is very wrong.
Oh, Jim Blade.
Very, very wrong.
This may actually be true. MASH. I know that had like a massive run and was wildly popular.
I Love Lucy.
Yeah. It's not every series, but there's very few that I think have gone past Series 5 and maintained the quality. I'm not saying they literally turned terrible after Series 5, but I feel like they peak there, and then afterwards they sort of like just dwindle.
I think the problem becomes the actors, right? When you have a show that does really well, those actors demand a lot of money, and then it becomes an issue with not only writing something new, but paying these people and then keeping the writing staff on, and you're just kind of like, shoot, what are we going to do?
If you can't pay them the money, then they leave, and then you try and replace the actors, and then it's never as good as what it started just because, people want what they have. They don't want things to change in general.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one here. This is my show, Survivor. 40 seasons right now. They're in 40 seasons.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's not like a show with a storyline, but if you can rock a show for 40 seasons, I think you're probably doing something right. And people are still watching it.
I used to watch Real World a lot.
The Real World?
Yeah. Oh, I used to watch The Real World.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, I remember Puck. I watched that like for a long time. And I remember Road Rules. Do you ever watch that?
Road Rules, yes.
I like that one better than The Real World.
Yeah. Real World's interesting. It's like,
when they
isn't so far.
Or when they used to fight each other or do competition against each other, like Real World versus Road Rules.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Remember those?
I like Real World because it's very clearly like the casting people were like, let's pick the most different people that we can and force them into a small space so they fight and we can get it on camera. Yeah. You have like the white supremacist along with like the gay black guy, and like it's like, dude, this is not going to go well, probably.
Yeah, like the Road Rules people are the people that couldn't make Real World. That's pretty much how that went.
Yeah. I remember Puck though. You mentioned Puck. I remember him like he took the peanut butter jar and put his whole hand inside of it and was eating out of it. And the people were just like, no.
He just did everything.
He was a wild man.
He was intentionally brash.
Is he still alive? He can't be, right?
I don't know.
He must have died by something.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I miss old Nickelodeon shows like All That, Salute My Shorts.
Yeah.
Like those shows. Kenan and Kel.
I remember that.
Old game shows, Supermarket Sweep, and
oh, I used to. That show was awesome.
That was great. You had to read the clues at the end and go down the aisles to try
grab all the hams and throw them into the cart.
I always question. They're like, oh, milk. So they go to the milk aisle and there's like 50 gallons of milk, but somehow they turn over the right one that has the other clue on the back of it. I'm like, how'd they pick the right one first?
You know, they could have filmed a new episode of Supermarket Sweep or a new season here with like the last couple weeks of things that have been happening.
Donation?
That's how people are acting. Like Supermarket Sweep, they're grabbing everything and putting in their cart. That's the toilet paper aisle, basically.
Yep.
We have a donation from Brent. He says, Gunsmoke, 20 years. This TV series began in 1955 and aired 635 episodes over 20 years. Dang.
What is it? They've got, I think the longest running TV series ever is still on the air. I think it's Days of Our Lives or General Hospital, one of the soap operas. I mean, it's insane. Like, my mom used to watch it when she was young.
Soap operas are perfect, though, for that issue we're talking about with the actors getting overpaid, because you just kill them off and put someone new in and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they only have like 3 stories that they keep repeating, in all fairness.
Yeah, and then if the actors want to come back because they didn't make it somewhere else, you just, they weren't really dead.
They've been resurrected.
Yeah, that's happened way too many times.
Is that what they did with Palpatine?
No, no
Who knew that
spoilers.
Star Wars is actually a soap opera? It's a space opera.
I'm going back and I'm in the process. I say the beginning process of rewatching all the Star Wars so that I can actually watch episodes 8 and 9.
You haven't seen them yet?
So I think I saw 8 on a plane broken up over like 3 trips.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like very disconjointed, I guess.
Right.
I'm going to go with that.
Oh, it's like that anyway.
And then 9, I have not seen 9 at all.
I don't know how I feel about 9. I need to rewatch it.
I like 9. I'm waiting for it to come on Disney Plus and I'll rewatch it.
I left 9. I remember leaving the theater and being like, I really like that, except for
I liked it.
except for the ending. And then I started watching videos where people are saying like the problems with it. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're kind of right.
I liked it. It was the best they could do in a terrible situation, but it was like putting what you call a band-aid on a gunshot wound.
Yeah, that whole trilogy though is just like, hey, let's have this guy named Snoke. Nah, let's not have a guy named Snoke. Hey, let's have Rose and Finn do a thing. Now let's not do that.
Hey, Lego Freaks in the chat says, I didn't see episode 8. You didn't see episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 either.
What exactly does Lego Freak do with his time? Does anyone
Nothing.
know?
Sleeps. That's all he does.
Okay.
Well, he's got Animal Crossing now, so clearly that's like 50% of his time.
I'd like to see a day in the life of Lego Freak. It starts at
Please
2
don't.
o'clock, right? So he gets up. What happens between 2 p.m. and like 2 a.m.? I want to know.
I think this would make a great video for his channel.
Oh my god, I would watch.
What happens
A day
between
in
2
the life
and
of
9
the Lego
a.m.?
Freak.
Hey, it's Lego Freak. This is me waking up.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, 10 hours.
As you do.
Going to bed. Nothing wrong with that.
That's what kind of scared me the most about that game is I'm like, I've heard amazing things about it. It seems fun. And I feel like it's something I could enjoy. And I'm like, but all I hear from everyone is that it's a gigantic time sink. And I'm like, I don't need one of those. I don't have time for one of those.
You may want to rethink Apex Legends, Dave, because here's the thing about if you're talking about Animal Crossing, like at least you're building towards something. And as you continue to go on, that thing keeps like, you can see your progress. You could sit down and play Apex Legends. We played it for like an hour last night. I literally have nothing to show for my life. There's not even a highlight video that I can make out of it that says like, look at this epic thing we did. It was just nothing.
So I don't need the game to progress because the part of it that makes it for me is the social aspect of being able to hang out with friends.
I agree.
Okay. That's the investment that I'm making when I play.
I'm telling you, the 3 of us need to get on a game.
We could have so much fun, Dave. It'll be fun. I'm just saying, like, if you look at it that way, I guess you're right. Like, I guess I was looking at it like I just sat here for the last hour and like, what was it? Just me like telling you why I hate this game.
I'll never play Apex Legends by myself.
Yeah,
I have no interest in that.
That's what's holding me back from playing Farming Simulator 2017, which is a game I just bought. It's like I'm just gonna be sitting there by myself. Like,
why did you buy that?
It was $12, and I think I can make some really hilarious videos out of it.
You can play that multiplayer, and I did play it. Me and some guys at work, we all bought it. There were 4 of us. We all jumped on, and we started doing different things.
Oh.
We played it for one evening, and then immediately afterwards, a couple of people, I don't think I did, but deleted it, returned it. It was... And it's not because it's bad.
That's a Facebook right?
It's because it is exactly what you would expect it to be, which is extremely tedious for no real benefit.
That's the face of regret up
You
there.
start
Greg.
out with like I guess, somewhat rundown farm, or one that needs work, has old equipment, and then you work your way up and you plant your field and you try to make money. You invest that money in new equipment. I'm kind of interested in like these boring simulation games. Like I want to play Kerbal Space Program, where you're like building a rocket and trying to get it to take off. I want to play
way faster paced than farming simulator.
Okay, I want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I think that'd be a hoot.
That was a fun one.
That was a great
Goat
one.
Simulator?
I haven't played it, but I've heard amazing things about it.
What one? Goat Simulator?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an actual game. Look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're killing me here. They said Farming Simulator 2019 was free on Epic Games. I paid $12 for like the platinum version of it on PlayStation.
So
There's a platinum version.
Well, it's like I guess it has like all the extra equipment and all
Like
this.
a
there's
Point
expansion,
Armature and
which
a
are extra
tractor.
pieces of equipment.
You get all the great tractors, all the John Deeres or something. I don't know. I just want to try it out. If I get like a couple streams out of it and I spend $12 and somebody gets a laugh out of it, for me that's totally worth it.
You should stream yourself playing it in dungarees and a straw hat.
I could do it as Greg Gardening Tips.
Yes. Do
So
that.
if
Character.
you guys aren't from, I don't know if you guys have much into board games or have done much board gaming, but they've got a game on Steam that you can get, Tabletop Simulator.
Okay.
It is a 3D rendering virtual environment where you can have multiple people join your table. You can download free from their Steam Workshop a bunch of fan-generated content for all these different board games, some of which are very expensive. A lot of really old games and stuff in there available as well. And you can sit down with other people and roll dice and pick the cards, and you can play in the world that we're living in right now, where you can't get together to play these kinds of things.
Mhm.
Tabletop Simulator is amazing, and it just for the cost of the simulator, because of how many people have developed the free assets and modules. Basically, it gives you access to tens of thousands of board games for just the cost of the $20 simulator.
I love that idea because like we could do that. We could get on there. We were talking about playing Monopoly. Jim Blade was playing Monopoly with his family.
Yeah.
They have it.
We
They
could
have
play it
a
digitally
ton
and like
of fun.
stream it would be hilarious.
That'd be
100%.
fun.
100%. It
Oh my
it
God.
works amazing.
The one game you probably couldn't do that way would be Battleship, because you'd be able to see where the other person's things are.
Yes, do.
No. So what's great about it, right, is that the physics engine associated with it is amazing, to where like you can have a hand of cards and you can't see other people's hands because the cards are assigned to a certain logged in user, kind of a deal.
I see.
And so they can choose to flip the card and show it to everybody. Otherwise, they see him and no one else does.
Well, I mean, if you were streaming it, then you could just.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
streaming it, you'd have to trust the other people not to look at your stuff,
yes.
but which I wouldn't trust Jim Blade at all.
Hey!
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I would love to do a gaming thing like that.
To be fair, I would do that. By
I would
the way.
pay the money to get it. Like if you can play infinite games on it, that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, a lot. And what I really like about it is there's a lot of games that are very hard to find now. Like, I don't know if you remember the old Hero Quest game. It was an old 80s, 90s game. Growing up, it was very D&D, dungeon crawler with miniatures and stuff. It's really expensive. I've got the base game and one expansion, I think, but very, very hard to find. And all the assets and everything are loaded in here, such that anybody now has the opportunity to play it.
Do you
That
remember
sounds
those
amazing.
old board games in like the 80s, early 90s that all came with a VHS tape? You put that in the TV, and they like you had like
man.
What was that? There used to be an old game. Sorry, what you reminded me of there. Shrieks and Creeks.
yeah.
There were a bunch of gravestones you put like a module in.
There was one called Nightmare, with a K. Do you remember that? And you had like the dungeon master or someone who was like big guy with a beard, probably my idol, like was on the TV talking to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give a donation.
We could play Uno as well. I see I'm looking at this game right now, Dave, the Tabletop Simulator, and one of the things that they said is more like this is Uno. That could be kind of fun. You guys ever play Uno before?
Yeah, we've been playing Uno, Phase 10, and Skippo with my son every night.
This could be like the next thing we get into. This could be epic.
We used to gamble off
really
Uno.
cool.
I'll do $20 on that to have.
You can get pandemic COVID. I mean, Chima.
What? Wait a minute, does everybody have to pay
Wait,
to
wasn't
play
there-
that?
Yeah, I think everyone has to have a copy of the game, right, Dave? But it's available for Mac and PC and pretty much everything, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it's $20 for the Tabletop Simulator. Sadly, I wish I would have brought this up last weekend. Last weekend, it was on sale, 50% off. It does very often go on sale, though. So
Okay.
I'm not. I can't justify $20 for that, but. Ugh.
Can Greg and Ryan answer my friend requesting PS4?
I
only become friend. I friend everybody on Fortnite. So like, if you want to play Fortnite with me sometime, we can totally do that. But I only friend people that I actually play with typically. I have
enough PlayStation fans or friends, so I don't add people that I don't know.
I have like 5, and 3 of them are in here right now.
Hi.
I haven't even logged on my PS4 in a long time.
Well, at least you don't play on Xbox. So.
There was an old game, Black Tower or something like that.
I don't know about that game.
I have no idea what that is.
It was some game where it was like there was this tower module, and it was along the lines of a cassette-based game to where.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know what it is.
Actually,
what's that?
There was literally like a plastic tower that you put on the board. Yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, I know that's like some really rare game to get.
What game would you recommend playing on this tabletop simulator, Dave? Like one that we could all just jump into and like do a stream of or something. Like I was thinking Monopoly could be fun or something like that.
Yeah, Monopoly is a really easy one. I'm a big board game guy, or at least I used to be.
I like Monopoly.
It was one of my obsessions there for a little while, and I got a lot into the designer stuff. So you got a lot of things like Carcassonne, Settlers of Catan.
I've heard good things about that.
Yeah, I mean they're all really good games. Fairly simple rules.
Dave, one big question though. Do they have Connect 4?
Yeah, I'm sure they have.
Connect 4. So are they? You have to download the games individually, or are they a part of the $20 download that you can just find them within that?
So you download them individually, but they don't cost you anything extra. They have some that are quote unquote licensed, where the designers of the game specifically coded it themselves. But if you go to the workshop portion of it, all you do is quote unquote subscribe to one of the games, and it downloads all the assets.
Okay, because I'm looking for like where the games are so I can see what they are, but I can't seem to find them on Steam anywhere.
Yeah, see, I'm looking at it through my library.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a way to do it through the store, though.
I bet there'd be some people here that enjoy watching us play and having a good time with it. It may be kind of hilarious. Maybe more so than talking about whether you take your phone in the bathroom and what's the most obscure soda that you've ever partaken in.
I don't know. I think that's a really serious discussion that has to be had.
So if you want to find it, you click on Tabletop Simulator, right?
Okay. Yep, I'm there.
And then there's another tab that you go to. It says Community Hub in the upper right of the page.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yep.
Click on that, and then there's tabs across the top, and one of them says Workshop.
Oh, okay.
And then if you click on that, you can see there's 32,000 downloadable items almost.
Wow.
My God.
I mean, they're everything. Minion, Game of Thrones.
The most popular is the Game of Thrones board game.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone here into Warhammer 40K?
That's in here.
No.
That's what I was really big into that when I was in high school.
Yeah, I did Warhammer Fantasy.
You did Fantasy? Okay, I did 40K.
They've got Cards Against Humanity. We could do a late night Cards Against Humanity.
Oh my God.
Oh, that'd be good.
I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is. Can you explain that?
Really?
It's funny.
It's an awesome game that you.
Have you played
really
Apples to Apples?
No.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I'm apparently a loser.
Apparently.
I'm just finding this out now.
Yeah, you get a card that kind of sets up a scenario and some kind of a joke, and then everyone around the table kind of submits a card, usually in secret, and then they kind of all get flipped over, and the person who read the question card or the card of the joke picks which one they thought was the funniest.
Oh,
yeah,
it's a great game.
I would have so much fun with that.
And Cards Against Humanity turns it up to about like a 12 or a 13 on the knob. Everything there is, I mean, it is rude, crude, and absurd.
It's very awesome.
It's going to be a very late night stream.
Yes.
There's a new game out, I think that's like a spin on Cards Against Humanity. That's called New Phone Who Dis?
Yes.
And it's like a text version of Cards Against Humanity.
Yep.
So you like do a conversation. It looks so good.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't actually looked at it though.
I like this comment. It says, I swear Lego is avoided as a topic on these lives. I try to anytime I can. Like, literally the last thing that I want to talk about right now is a Lego set. I just, what's the point?
Spent a lot of time
at no
talking
point
about
did
Lego
I say
sets.
I didn't say this is the Lego stream. Like, it's just not. It's just us talking about whatever we, like, comes to our minds and whatever you guys talk about. Like, if you want a Lego stream, I'm sure you could find one where all they do is talk about pieces and whatever other stuff that Lego streams.
Matter of fact, I could recommend a really good podcast for you to listen to, Bits and Bricks, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
Missing
Close enough.
pieces. Well, actually, no.
Missing pieces is
Bricks
not
and
Lego
Bits,
either.
isn't it?
I don't know.
I get it backwards every time.
What's that show?
I would rather talk personally. I'd rather talk about obscure sodas than Lego all day. But that's
Dark
just,
Tower is the board game I was thinking of before. Sorry,
okay.
not-
Yeah, all the ones that I see there, I have never heard of any of these. But that Cards Against Humanity could be hilarious.
Speaking of Lego Shy, I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Can I use a VIP reward on a different account that the VIP reward was not claimed from, or
You
created
would have
from?
you would have to talk to customer service to transfer that over.
So I can't just use the code anywhere.
It's a code.
I don't
Like
think
it's
so.
You probably can.
I don't know.
Lego's
Okay,
not,
don't worry about
Lego's
it.
not
I've
smart
had-
enough to think of that.
I've
You're
had
trying to find a
people,
way
like,
to buy
complain
or
about
sell
that.
basically VIP points.
No, I
Yeah.
bought the Pirates Bay on the wrong account, and so I have $10 of VIP points on that account.
So you just
So-
tell customer service and they should be able to fix that. That's happened to some customers of mine before.
All right.
There's your Lego talk.
Have we agreed?
You're
are we
welcome.
going to do Cards Against Humanity?
I would love it.
Yeah,
I-
that'd be fantastic.
I would. I'd age restricted, I suppose.
Oh, you would have to.
Yeah, you definitely have to. It is.
It is not something for kids.
1 second.
Anyone play
honestly, some
Skyrim?
things may. I
No.
don't know if it might be a better experiment for Twitch just to get the feel for it first, because I think they're a little more open to the topics and conversation and words.
Okay.
They're. I mean, any word you can think of is going to be printed on a card.
Okay, all right, that might be much. This says why it's on BrickitectLIVE. It's not about Lego. I don't know. It's. I think Dave said it best. He said this a long time ago. Even Brickitect isn't it isn't a Lego channel. It's me sharing my experience with my son. It just happens to have a Lego focus. So
Yep.
it is what it is. I make no apologies.
Yeah, there's so many good games here.
Joseph says it'll have to be past Jim Blade's bedtime.
I came back right as you said that. Not cool.
The burn.
Squawk! Absolutely not.
I've played that game before too. So
I mean, we can do a Monopoly stream. That would be somewhat
Yeah.
appropriate for this channel. I suppose.
mean,
I don't think.
I would play that.
I don't
Yeah.
think
I'd play.
we won't stream the Cards Against Humanity one. I think that might not work, but
Okay.
I play Monopoly. I think
because
that-
I
think that's
know,
the best.
regardless of every person that says they were 75 when they made their YouTube account when they were 6, I don't want to. I don't want somebody's mom to come in and be like, "What is that Brickitect guy doing right now?" Because
You
you
got
know that's
Monopoly, Mario Kart. That'd be a fun one.
is that on there? I did a search for
Wait,
it.
how much does this thing cost?
They've got it's 20
$20
bucks.
Monopoly Gamer
Oh.
Mario Kart,
That
Yep.
sounds painful.
Monopoly Stardew Valley. But think about the value you're going to get out of it, Jim Blade.
Yeah, but I don't
Monopoly
just like.
Empire.
But my AdSense won't update,
That's
so I don't
true.
have $20.
I mean, there's searching for just Monopoly. There are literally 346 different versions of Monopoly.
Oh
There's
my god!
Monopoly 2008 is available right there. There's
Just
also
what?
Monopoly
Yeah.
London Edition.
Fortnite, Sonic,
Fortnite Monopoly. Let's do it.
Overwatch.
Yeah, I've got
Fortnite.
the Ghostbusters Monopoly. I love that one.
So we'd all have to download the same one then, essentially, right? Like,
Yeah, but I mean, right, they're all free. But yes, you
Yeah.
have to download the same workshop.
So wait, what's this thing
subscribe to it.
called? What's it called?
it's called Tabletop Simulator.
Does it have PC and Mac? Like, if I'm on a PC and say Greg's on a Mac, can we still play together?
It looks
Yeah,
that way.
it's all done through Steam.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'd have to
Yep.
sign up for a Steam account. Can I get Roller Coaster Tycoon on this too? Not on
On
Tabletop
Steam?
Simulator, but just on Steam.
Yeah, Steam is like, in my opinion, Steam is the place to get your games because it gets stored with your account, and so you can transfer it anywhere at any point.
I kind of like
No
that.
way. Harry Bogaman08 says there's a pre-mark Monopoly. That can't be true.
A what?
Pre-mark. Pre-mark is like a clothes store in the UK. It's almost like a meme store.
There's Monopoly on everything. I guarantee.
Yeah.
There was a Monopoly for like major cities in PA. There's
So
just
keep in
Monopoly for
mind
everything.
as well, some of these are just fan created items, right? This is not. This isn't Hasbro creating all these. These are the a bunch of developers basically creating these, putting these out there. A lot of them have, which makes them even more amazing. They do scripted elements to it, which means that it controls the actual flow of the game, and all the rules are baked into it. So you don't even have to necessarily know all the rules and exactly how to play, because the game will help guide you on some of them.
So wait, how
Is there-
often does this go on sale?
Is there Game of Life available? Someone wants
Yep.
to stream that. This says Monopoly stream will be the best. I love Monopoly.
I love Monopoly.
And a Lego question here. We could talk about Lego for a moment. Mr. Baseball says, Shy, what do you have to say about Lego banning me? And I can no longer receive replacement parts because I got a set with lots of broken pieces and requested a lot of pieces, and then they banned me. They probably thought you were abusing it, it sounds like.
Is Shy even there? I think
Shy may have disappeared. Oops.
Oh, yep,
he ran away from it. He's avoiding this question.
I tried to bring Shy's thing up here.
It sounds like a thing you need to take up with Lego customer service, though.
What happened to the set, though?
people
I've
can
never
really
had like
fix it.
broken pieces. I've had like a missing piece here and there, but not like broken, and a lot of them.
I've had like a warp piece before that looked like it was half melted.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have someone that said they would pay to see that stream. How much? I'm just kidding.
What we got here? Hero clicks. Anyone?
$5.01.
I think we missed it earlier, but someone was saying they would pay to see Shy getting naked outside his front door.
No, let's not do that. No, we're not. Nope. That's
I mean, you
illegal.
could do that. You just have to move to LA and move across the street from Shy, and you can pull that off.
Times get hard. He's got a revenue source there.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Brickstar says
Definitely
it
not
sounds like he
right.
was abusing it. I like to get Brickstar onto the tabletop simulator. I think he'd be hilarious to play with.
Yeah,
I gotta get $20 for it. Like I'd be down to do it, but I gotta get the $20 for it.
I think. I mean, if you're gonna spend $20 on anything, don't buy your V-Bucks or whatever you're doing.
I don't buy V-Bucks.
Okay, all right.
I'm not your nephew.
I see Roller Coaster Tycoon's $20 on here. That's totally worth it.
Oh, by the way, your nephew was on Fortnite until like 12 o'clock last night.
He's bad. I'm gonna call his mom.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, there's actually another roller coaster game that's super popular. Have you heard of a Planet Coaster?
No.
So Planet Coaster is a roller coaster building simulator that gives you other smaller missions and scenarios and things like that. That was a very popular game that came out recently, so it's got really good graphics and everything as well.
That's cool. I have a
Someone's
Brickstar.
got to pay for Jim Blade's copy.
Yeah, someone said they would pay for. Who said that? That was
Stuff Things One.
Stuff Things One said they'd pay for Jim Blade's copy.
So I tried to purchase a bunch of copies last weekend when they were on sale because through Steam you can purchase things as gifts, and so they had a 4-pack on sale for $30. Normally it's $60, so it was 50% off. And I was like, oh well, I want to purchase that because then I'll just hand them out as people need them. Unfortunately, because I already own the copy, they don't let you purchase a 4-pack to give away. Which is unfortunate because if you don't own it, you can buy a 4-pack. It gives you 1 copy and then 3 that you can hand out.
Oh, so you can gift on Steam then?
Yeah,
basically. Oh, okay,
100%.
That'd be kind of cool.
Wish list in there, comes on sale. It informs you. They have Steam sales like crazy all over the place. It's the gaming PC world basically.
I've heard their sales are incredible. Like they have like stupid sales.
Wait, Dave, how often does this go on sale?
So Tabletop Simulator, I know, has gone on sale. Fairly often. I would, unless it was something that we were jumping into something tonight, I would say at least wait till tomorrow.
Okay.
To see if it goes on sale.
It's a great time for it to go on sale with this mess that's happening right now.
It says someone donate $20
weekend, which is the thing. But at the same point, it's $20. So.
I mean, I'm still waiting for YouTube's AdSense to update, and it's making me mad. So.
Sure. I guess it's kind of hard. Obviously, I'm biased in that, but there's
a lot of people recommending a lot of games.
Yeah.
I've never been a PC gamer whatsoever. Like I don't play on PC or like computer or whatever, but this could be the way to get into it, I suppose.
Cut the Chicago, what'd you say?
So why didn't you ask Lego Freak for $20?
Yeah,
you know?
Jim Blade, do a live stream.
75% off.
Go live, Jim Blade.
That's a
have
great
Lego Freak
idea.
join and just keep kicking them off until you get $20. Charge them $5 every time you bring them back.
I feel it wouldn't have to be because YouTube takes half the money. So
true. You'd have to kick them at least 10 or 15 times, I think.
You should go check out Planet Coaster, Greg. I just happened to see that it's in the special offers right now, 75% off. It's normally $45 game that's $11.24 right now.
People would probably rather watch me play that than get killed in Fortnite over and over again. Yeah, $11. Planet Coaster.
Yep. Yeah, it's
AdSense
very
update.
much along the Roller Coaster Tycoon sense. I played Roller Coaster Tycoon growing up quite a bit, the first ones, and that was a fun game. Planet Coaster had a lot of kind of nostalgia as it related to that. So
you're telling me roller coasters are more fun than farming your land, Dave?
Way more.
I bought the game. I have it for $11 or whatever, $11.99. Okay. I'm gonna at least do a stream or two on it, and we'll just see how it goes. How about I do this? Can I run my farm into? I'm going to run my farm into the ground, like literally, just I waste a whole bunch of money and don't grow anything until I run out of money.
You act as though it's funny listening to you talk about it, because I think once you get in there, you'll realize how slow the game really is. To the point, like you're saying as though you're going to do all these things, and you're going to get on, and if you stream for an hour, you might be able to harvest one set of crop, maybe. It's going to be driving a tractor back and forth for hours.
Yes, that's right up my alley.
Yeah,
I mean, people come for the Fortnite, but they stay for the farming simulator.
They stay for the farming.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty much the same game when I downloaded it. That was like,
oh yeah. I mean, they start with half. They got to be similar.
I'm still waiting from.
Oh,
Why is that?
Yeah, sorry, my daughter keeps crying, so I'm trying to soothe her back to sleep.
Oh, that's
and all
okay.
That kind of stuff.
Is your AdSense not updating either? Like, what's
I haven't checked. That guy says, "Can I join tomorrow's stream on the phone?" Yeah, I'm going to be doing it through StreamYard. I'm super like nervous about tomorrow's stream because I don't know how this is going to work exactly. Tomorrow I'm doing like a fan stream, community stream, and I want to have like people come in like every 10 or 15 minutes, cycling through like we did before. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that with people on here.
Yeah,
how did that work yesterday?
2 of us and three other.
I need somebody just to be in charge of just like have people come in and out.
Whoever you don't let Beef have in charge of who comes in. Don't ever do that.
You can be my guy then, Jim Blade, and we'll try to get through as many people as we can.
I got you.
I know everybody's gonna want to come in, and we're gonna do our best to get through as many people as possible in a respectful way. Like you're not gonna come in for a second and be like kick you out, but it's like
better start being nice.
How long do you plan on doing this for?
A couple hours, whatever. Just
okay.
I guess until my head explodes, probably.
Y'all better start being nice in the chat.
I mean, how are you going to do this? Are you going to do like chat roulette and just let them all go?
So,
or?
what do you think, Jim Blade? They have to put their email address into the chat, and then or how do you want to do it? I don't know. Because I could just put the link into the chat, but then everybody and their sister is going to be in the back room here trying to get in. And then it's going to be hard to try to figure out who is in.
Don't do that.
I don't know. I was thinking
that's going to be a hard one, yeah.
But I don't want to be like having to do these emails while I'm trying to talk to people because it's going to be super distracting.
Or Instagram.
I think maybe put the link to StreamYard on the chat and then literally have like a notepad document, bring people in and then add their name once they've left so you don't add the same person twice, maybe.
Right.
That's a lot of work.
What if they change their name? Secret identity.
If anyone has any amazing idea how I can make this work tomorrow, this morning I was thinking about it, and I really want to do this because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, but I'm like kind of dreading it a little bit because of the logistics of it.
How many fans are you gonna have in at a time? You're gonna have like
4, I guess.
3 or 4. Depends.
4 people every 10 minutes, just kind of switch them out and stuff. Some people are gonna get on, they're not gonna talk at all.
Yeah.
Some people, it's gonna be some technical difficulties, I'm sure. But if you do want to join tomorrow, if you're in this and you do want to join, literally all it is you put the StreamYard link in like Google Chrome or whatever browser you're using, and then you type your
I
name.
recommend Google Chrome. I wouldn't try anything else. Just use Chrome.
I'm using Firefox and it works fine, and I think it works on Safari as well.
Nobody used Firefox in
it
like
works
5 years.
Fine. Is it working okay? It is.
I mean, I guess so, but like.
All right, I'm gonna put Jim Blade in charge. He's gonna, I guess, on Instagram, he's gonna message you or whatever.
I will just send me the link tomorrow.
Send him a private message on Instagram.
Don't do that.
Well, we got to figure this out if we're gonna do it.
Well, yeah. So you send me a message on Instagram with the link. I'll join the stream, and then once we start the stream, we'll pick 4 people from the chat. They'll put their Instagram name in the chat, and I'll message the link.
Perfect.
And if you abuse the thing, you're getting blocked. Understand?
I could talk to them in the meantime, and everything is going to be cool, and they can do whatever they want to do. Oh, now we have the people that don't have Instagrams. That's going to be the next thing.
Get one then. Sign up for an Instagram right now.
You have tonight, I guess. There's no better way to do it, honestly. Like if the only other way is if I literally put the link into the chat, which is totally possible, but the entire back room is going to be filled with about probably at least 50 people that want to try to get in, and I'm gonna have to bring people in and then kick them out, but you're still gonna be in the back, and I won't be able to tell who was in and who was out. It's gonna be very difficult. So
what if you do something like with your giveaways and they have to do a video tonight saying why they think they should be in the stream, and then
like here you have to do all this work to be in the stream pretending. Make a video, like this page on Facebook, go create an Instagram account. I need you to favorite this, like this.
Send me your credit card number and PIN, please.
I need your social security number. I need a picture of you holding tomorrow's newspaper in your hand, so I know that it's a.
Or why don't you just make this a Patreon thing?
Well, I am doing a Patreon call tomorrow as well, but I mean, it could.
But I thought your Patreon stream was tonight.
Well, I do a live stream on Friday nights at 7. And then on Saturday, every other Saturday, I'm doing like a thing where it's a group call where we do what we're doing right now with the higher tier patrons. We have a question. Could I join if I'm 15? I'm going to say yes. I don't know how low the age should probably go.
13.
Because I don't want.
How old is Jim Blade?
15.
So I would put Jim Blade's age as the gate.
That seems fair.
Because I don't want like 8-year-olds coming in and then your mom's like, why were you on that live stream with that weirdo?
Plus, I don't want a 7-year-old screaming in my ear.
Well, what is it? Anything 15 and under is what they consider children, right?
Yeah,
So,
I guess 13 and over. But it is what it is. It's fine.
I hate to run, but my wife needs a hand with something, so I'm going to go upstairs and do that.
Okay, Dave.
But yeah, if you guys are getting on for either some Apex or something later or some tabletop testing or playing around or something like that, let me know.
Okay, sounds good, man.
Bye, Dave.
All right, see you, Dave. We're probably gonna wrap it here pretty soon. We're 2 hours deep into this bad boy.
I thought it was supposed to be an hour and a half.
It was.
Yeah.
I was like, we're gonna do it short. My nephew texted me and said he has work to do today because I was gonna game with him after this was over.
He shouldn't
I'm like,
have work
wait.
to do. It's Good Friday. Everybody should have off.
He probably got punished because he stayed up until 1 o'clock playing Fortnite with Jim Blade.
I got off at 12 o'clock.
From the truth.
I specifically got off at 12
Okay.
because
Lego
I realized
Port
we
says-
lost and we weren't winning.
I already have it scheduled for tomorrow to be able to be there and not be disturbed. Okay.
Oh,
if
look
you're
at
in
that.
the stream, you will be disturbed.
Yeah, whether you watch the stream or you're there, it'll probably be disturbing to you.
Yeah.
They
Okay,
want to know if
come
we
on.
can do email instead. Email's a little complicated because Jim Blade would have to send it literally an email from his email address to your email address, and that's a lot to do, especially at the rate that we're going to be doing it.
Plus, I don't know if I want people having my email address.
Exactly. So
I don't know
how
about
do
that.
we get in tomorrow? If we did every 10 minutes, I'll set a timer. 4 people every 10 minutes. So that would be 24 people an hour, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
And we go for 2.5 hours today.
That would be 48 people if we did it in a very timely fashion.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write names on a notepad
Okay.
here. I'll write names down on a notepad because I bought like 1,200 sticky notes for like $5. I rewatched one of my old ball videos. And I just there's just notepads everywhere.
Do you think there's more than 48 people that want to join? I can't imagine.
Well, I mean, if you have like a requirement to do stuff, then yeah, sure. That's a good way to kind of keep the numbers small.
Well, there's not
Look
really a
at Shy
requirement other
outside
than having
flexing on
Instagram.
us.
Yeah, I'm outside. Yeah.
Trying to flex on us because it's
Let's see
nice
how
and
beautiful
warm
it is.
out there.
Oh no, it's overcast right now.
That seems nice out to me.
Yeah, I would be out there right now, actually. Dang Shy.
I'm
You
just
and
watching.
Ryan-
I'm just watching Ezra play outside.
It is nice out. It's raining right now, and it's.
It
probably
is
like
not
70.
nice out, Ryan.
They're saying that 10 minutes is too long. Should we cut it to 5 minutes?
No, 10 minutes.
No, 10 minutes is a good one.
Hey, what's your name? Okay, bye.
Yeah, 10 minutes seems ideal, really. If it's
Jim
5,
Blade's phone
4 people.
explodes with all the Instagram messages.
If you abuse the Instagram messages, I promise you will get blocked.
Matt wants to know if what if people put their email addresses in the comments? You can do that, but I think the email process would be it'd be a lot of work to try to email people to have them join.
Greg, it looks like your camera's about to die. Because
Is
there's a red flashy thing on the.
Yeah, can we see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, there it goes.
there's the battery.
I don't have the dummy battery. It's just the regular one. That's a pretty good life on it, though. It's been sitting there running for the last 2 hours at least. Plus our top secret conversation before about minifigs.
Oh, yeah. And our top secret conversation we're going to have afterwards.
Polly Brick says it's the same link as before. No, every time you start a StreamYard thing, it's a different one. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow. Shall we wrap it here? I feel like this is I think like we went a long
It is
time
a good
today.
time.
I was gonna try to make these short. I was like, yeah, hour and a half, dude. Let's
Yeah.
cut these down. And now here we're at 2 hours.
Then you get toilet talk, and it just.
I thought this was a Lego stream when I started it today. I don't know what happened.
Well, I mean, it's titled BrickitectLIVE, so it didn't specify.
It could literally be anything. So,
Yeah.
all right. Be here tomorrow, people. If you want to join the stream, up to 48 of you. The rest of you, it's going to be luck of the draw. I think when Jim Blade's
Yeah.
typing your name.
At Instagram, at JimBlade8304. If you get a message from me, there's your link. Okay?
Okay. You're gonna get a
Don't
whole bunch of
message me.
followers off this too, man. There you go.
Don't message me, I will message you.
he'll have his people call your people. But we'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3. I guess we're gonna run it. Have 48 of you fine folks join us tomorrow to say whatever you want to say, good or bad. I think it's gonna be a fun time.
Hopefully bad.
Hopefully bad. You'll know if it's the last time I ever do it. You'll know how it went. So thank you guys for watching today. Thank you everyone for the donations. Thank you to my lovely guests here. All of you guys are fantastic. And we'll see you all tomorrow. All right.